Alright, hello and welcome back, everyone! Hello and welcome back! How are you all doing today? How's it going, Carcinogen? How you doing, Straw? Are you excited? I'm excited. Are you excited? We're on week 258, and we found the last of the IEC course that we need. I am so stoked. Our statistics were doing okay. Our trust and tension are about half on both. We're doing alright. Captain difficulty, running around in the pit. We are... Oh, pause time. We are in a pretty good spot here. So, right now, heat isn't that big of an issue. We even have some spare housing here, which we're going to need more of in 41 weeks, right? But we only have 114 weeks to sort this out. We need to hook up all of these. All of these need to get hooked up. There's 3 of them. This one's the easy one. We can just pop this guy, I don't know, up and over here maybe. Should be simple. This one over here is also pretty easy. We just do a quick leg over. Like, there's nothing here for us to connect to, but we can just leg it over here, and that works for us to hook up to this later. And this one's really far away, but we can still bring this one here, and that's fine, because then... Oh, actually, yeah, for some reason I thought we had to mine that. But we can get this guy up here, and we can go this way. So we can bring them both here through the horns if we want. So we can get them all hooked up, and it shouldn't be too tough for us to do it. What's the coldest the game gets that you've seen? I think it's like negative 120. I think minus double what we're currently playing at. I think is what it is during the whiteout. During the massive storm, the apocalyptic whiteout arrives. I think it's around somewhere around there. It's yeah, I know, right? It's yeah, minus 120. It's insanely cold. It's obscenely cold. Like, right now at minus, like, 60, I think we're already pushing past what you find on Earth, right? I think we're already pushing past, like, what you find on standard Earth. But yeah, it's crazy cold. So what we need to do is we need to hook these up. We have 15 frost teams available right now. Yeah, minus 120 Celsius is minus 184 Fahrenheit. Yep. Yep. It is indeed. Alright, so we managed to successfully excavate an IEC convoy with unbroken parts. The mission was halted by unexpected terrain challenges, leaving the convoy stranded and abandoned. Remarkably, some of the materials have been preserved, sheltered by the surrounding cliffs. While the majority of the convoy's load was lost, a few critical parts of equipment remain in unusable condition. So we're gonna need to go ahead and hook it up. Do we even have the... We might not have enough heat stamps for this. Okay, so we can, at the very least, almost get the first one on here. Pretty much all of our heat stamps have to be focused on this. We can't use them for anything else. Can we borrow money? Can we borrow money yet? We can raise funds in 13 weeks. That's not soon enough. That's not soon enough at all. We'll do that later. We are working on workplace insulation, massive, because it's cold. It's kind of cold right now, guys. It's kind of like ridiculously chilly cold right now. What we do need to do is we need to finish this research ASAP, and then get the generator research done, in which we do the adaptive. We don't want to do the oil. I mean, oil's grand and all, but we're gonna need adaptive. So we can use oil, steam, or coal. We can use all 3 of them. And then, once this is done, I think there's a... That's Frostland? Is this one? Dude, I could have sworn there's another upgrade after that that then gives us more output. Because right now, the biggest problem we have is we're pulling in an extra 77 coal, but we just can't output it. Our maximum output is 750, and we're already pushing 750. We literally can't output anymore. So we're going to overdrive, which gives us an extra chunk here. Oh no, were we already overdriving? Holy moly, we were already in overdrive? That's nuts. Okay. We were already in overdrive, and we can't heat up enough. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna knock some of these down to chilly and see if we can get a warm one. Oh my goodness. We can at least make one warm. It's 1 extra heat stamp. These people are a little happier. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take it away from this district, I think. If I can get one more. If I can get one more, I think we can do it. It's going to be cold. It's not that one. What if I did this one? It's not quite enough. I'm hoping we can try and get some, like, passive heat passed around. Not enough, though. Alright, we're gonna leave it as such, then. That's fine. Best we can do for now. It's warm enough. We get +1 heat stamp from that. It's fine. Let's do what we have to. Can we output any more? Any more here? Just not quite. Alright. Is what it is. We're still getting 33 a week, so it's still a decent amount. But we're going to need more for us to go and get everything lined up here. So let's let some time go by. Let some time roll by. And once we get the influx of income here, perfect. If we get you guys to like us, can we grab money from you? We can. Not. So we did that very recently, and everyone else hates us too much. There's no way. There's no way it's happening. 277 coal. So some coal plant just got hooked up, I think. This one? 18 weeks till that one's done. Oh, we suddenly have more coal. I think it's because I just reallocated it. Not anything else. And it's not warm enough for us to get a couple extra guys. You're already pushing. Yeah, you're both are pushing it. Alright. What do we need to get you to be warm? You're chilly. We need 2 units of heat if we want to go and get a couple extra guys here. Unfortunately, it's these 2 units of heat. So I am going to take those. Get it to warm. So we get to 12. Because we need 10 to get the pathway done. Alright, so in 3 weeks we'll have this hooked up. And that'll be 1. And then we just need to get some more heat stamps. So in those 3 weeks, hopefully we can get some more stamps here. Start producing more. But research, we're immediately going to go for those generator upgrades. We need to start doing it. Now that we're going to start pulling in the cores, we got to jump on that immediately. Just kind of hanging out, just waiting for it. Oh, we could expand this and get more coal in here. Although we're out in 43 weeks, it's not a lot here. Though we could expand this one because once we get deep drilling, we can actually use this. Yeah, we can expand this one. We can't connect either way. We'll just do this then. Fine. We'll expand that and get a little bit more coal coming in. Because we're going to start using this coal as soon as we can. Yeah. Gotta increase our capacity. Food is out in 16 weeks, which is fine, because we're actually currently stockpiling, so it's good. We'll live. We're almost halfway there on getting that done. Speed up time a smidgen. Time roll by. On research. Once research is done, we need to jump on that too, so we need to put heat stamps on that. Oh my goodness, it's a colder season. It just got even colder. Jeez. Alright. Nearly operational. We've gotten one of them plugged in. Right? Let's say one plugged in. One plugged in. Connect eligible IEC convoy sites. One's done. Do I have to do anything once it's done? Just we're close. Once all eligible sites are connected, we can repair it. Okay, so we don't have to like excavate or anything. Yeah, that's good. So 1 of 3. We're almost there. We are almost there. Man, this coal plant's almost out. We're gonna need more coal soon. It's gonna be problematic. I guess we just turned this one on, didn't we? So we're actually gonna turn that one off right now, as we're going to need the Frostlanders to get some jobs done. We are going to want to get this coal just pulled in, right? We got a stockpile for it? Not really. We can build one. All right, so we're going to get the generator upgrade. And we'll make sure that the Proteans do it. Do we need to? They like us enough as is. We'll have the Foragers do it. It's going to take us 5 weeks to get this done. Our trust is insanely high. All right, we'll do a council session in 2 days, but we might also push for... We need to do this. We need to do this within the next 37 weeks. Okay. We might go ahead and try and push for faster research here to try and catch us up. But we need more heat stamps before we can do anything else. So, again, we're just on the waiting game here. We definitely need this. All right. Session is available. Is there anything we can do? Because pretty much everything's already set. Yes, it's just rules. We have a lot of trust right now. We can't quite do guard enforcers, which is what I really want so we can quell protests. Secret police is nice and all, but if we can quell protests, it would be insane. If we guided vote, we're like halfway there. We're almost there. Who do we need to stop voting against us? The Legionnaires. So we need to have stop it. They're against it. What do I promise them? A blast foundry? Promise heating their homes? I can't actually do that. There's like no way that's actually going to happen. We could research worker villages. That wouldn't hurt. It'll be useful down the line. Heat stamp does make me sad. We could promise researching this. It's just research. We don't have to actually build the thing. It's just a waste of research. It's a waste of, it's essentially 50 heat stamps, maybe 100. I think it's 50 heat stamps. And wasted research time. But if we do that, we're going to be at 59, and then we just need the machinists on board after that. What do the machinists want? An advanced blasting coal mine. Oh my goodness, no. I want to do that. We can do a ventilation tower. Okay, so if we promise researching a ventilation tower, and if we promise worker villages, we're at 66. We need one swing vote. We need one of these three hesitants to swing. We just need one. We need one, Carcinogen. Carcinogen, we need one. Actually, your vote might be what we need. 66? There it is. Oh, we got one spare. Yes. Alright, so now we can enforce and break down protests. So I think we're good, which weirdly enough, these guys don't hate us as much anymore. I don't know why that is. They like us more, somehow, for some reason. I mean, I'll take it, but I am surprised.
The delegates have reached a decision. A
new law takes effect. Alright, we have some more Frostlanders that are free because we just finished exploring. Oh, are we almost? There it is. We just finished exploring somewhere. We found another coal complex. Massive. Okay, we'll probably go get that hooked up. And we found another convoy. It's damaged. It only requires prefabs, and some of us will be injured. I think that's fine. We can actually afford. We might find something useful in here. It's only 20 weeks. We still have the time for it. We might find like a good stockpile of materials that we can grab later as needed. But this is another coal mine we want to go and hook up. Safe territory finding us nothing. This has coal and materials. We'll go jump over here. We have 56. It's only 2 branch pieces. We might be able to connect this. Yeah, we can connect this one. So we can get this one connected. And then again, we'll want to go and connect over to the materials colony at some point. And the food colony at some point. So this is the last one down here we need to get set. Which we're going to need, what, 3 sets? It's all the planes. We only need 2. All right, we just need 50 heat stamps, and we can get that set bad boy done too. And that's all 3 of them. So 2 weeks, and we've got it. 2 more weeks. And then after that, oh yeah, once that's done, oh, we already are rushing research. Our researchers should research faster. We're already doing as fast as we can, sir. We hate you. We don't get to sleep. It's like, listen. Listen. I didn't realize. Sorry. It is going to get warmer, and then it's going to get super warm, and immediately after this super warm, it gets super cold. The Proteans here, we're going to hold off on this 25-week thing for when all those show up, because we need to go and get everyone nice and healed. We got to get our disease to 0, or at least to under 200 to succeed on this. And improving the beacon is pretty critical, but we have 35 weeks to do that. We need to focus on everything else first. Man, our trust is exploding. This is crazy. Secret police are doing a great job. Right? Secret police are helping with this? No, they're not. Alright. Alright, so that's the second one is now hooked up, connected to the spider web of paths. And with that, I think that was connected. Yeah, it was. Alright, and with this, which will be done in 2 weeks, we'll have it fully connected. And then we can go and see how does turning on this this facility work. It's gonna be amazing. Medical we have is decreasing. It's fine. It is what it is. 2 weeks, and we're good to go. Just need those 2 weeks. We just need to get these cores coming in. We just need to get research rolling. Because then we can create settlements. Once we research settlements, then output of 500 coal permanent. Access a permanent deposit. That's going to be insane. We'll have 1, 2, with the oil number 3, this one number 4. And if we sneak one all the way down here, we can have 5. Kind of a long run, though. We're going to need skyways. Kind of funny, we did like no searching in the south. Literally 0. So with the remaining time here, we'll have our Frostlanders search down there. But it is funny that we just haven't done any searching in the south. We're just getting stockpile for now. All right, we found the IEC convoys have been connected. You've connected all available IEC convoys with intact parts. Now it's time to power it up. So we don't have to like repair it. We just have to power it up. That's it. A massive factory abandoned, unfinished by the Imperial Exploration Company (IEC) before the Great Frost. After recovering enough parts, our engineers completed its construction. So we've already done it, and it can now produce cores for the greater glory of our city. Powered on. Depleted core success. We did it. We've managed to finish the core factory and now have access to an unlimited source of cores. Something we thought was impossible. You have successfully finished the depleted core's tail. 1 down, 2 to go. Prosperity Arch is now unlocked and can be built in the city. 10 cores are added to your stockpile. We have succeeded. Oh my gods. We just get 10? Oh, it's huge. Stuart, we have succeeded. We swore to secure cores for our city, a vital resource we could not produce. The cold crept in, relentless and unforgiving, but we endured. We revived the factory in time. We prevailed. Resilient and determined, your people stand by you, their faith unshaken. The city endures, its future bright with promise, thanks to you. Oh my goodness. How much does that make heat trivialized? We have to go and set everything up. And keep in mind, we are still going to have to be fighting negative 60 additional temperature. So I don't think it's going to quite trivialize it, but it makes it actually possible now. Hey, achievement unlocked. Raiders of the Lost Cores. Complete the depleted core's tail. We did it. Achievements. So the problem is we need to deal with temperature. It's already chilly. It's going to go down 6 notches, right? So 1, 2, 3, negative 4, 5, 6. So like it's right now, we're currently at freezing. Right now, every single district is marked at freezing if we don't get this online. Because this is, like, super critical. And we're now making 0.3 per week. So this is just going to be on infinitely. Is there any way for us to speed this up and make it faster? No, it just is. Okay. We need to go and research settlements as soon as so we're going to do heat capacity first. And then we're going to do settlements next. And then we'll start setting up settlements here. We are closer. It doesn't change that or anything. Okay, cool. The skyways are now our next priority. And the reason for that is because these trails here have a cap of 250 units of any resource can be brought over, and that is it. So that means that we have a bottleneck right here where we can only bring in 250 coal. We need to get Skyways researched also super urgently. We can hook up, well, we don't really want to hook up stuff, do we? Because that takes, you can't convert a path into a Skyway. So we're done with doing that. We can, we'll keep doing the Frostland exploration now. Do you think we can send 15 guys out on the trip for? Any old, it was 10. Full and oil, get on it. We'll just keep on having them search, it's fine. Alright, so we have now gotten this unlocked. Buildings, central, adaptive pumps. Versatile pumps allow the generator to intake oil and steam in addition to coal. We just need more heat stamps. We've got that rolling. We don't necessarily urgently need it right now. We will need it soon, but we don't technically need it urgently right now. 9 weeks until we're completely out of food. Keep on the research. Generator capacity. Requires construction of first generator upgrade. Okay, so this is the one we need. So as soon as we get the capacity unlocked, we're on this one. Coal liquefaction requires oil, or turns coal into oil. It's not something we have to worry about. Mining deep deposits. This is a big one. This is a huge one that we need. We need this. Construct these in districts with food and extraction. We need that. And settlement heating is the other one we need. So we need these 3. Actually, 4. We're going to need to go up to further, I'm sure. We'll also have to get the workplace installation level 2 online at some point. We've promised we'd go and do this stuff and research those. That is not happening. We make them. Those guys are going to be angry. We're going to break our promises again. It just is what it is. So what do we need? We need 100, another 100, whatever that is. But this is going to be most important. So we need 100 heat stamps first, which lets some time go by. We're going to get research started first and production going second, because researching things is going to be more important for us. If we can't build it, we're in trouble. And our trust is so high right now, it's crazy. Generators at dangerous levels about to explode. Now we got a little bit of time. we can hold off a little longer, yeah? I would like to settlement heating. Is that more important right now? We have 4,000 extra workers. We could do that. But deep drill deposits, we need it for food. It's got to be done. These guys are opposing us. Wait, we can't? None of the other guys do it? Okay. I'll have the Legionnaires do it. Legionnaires, figure out the deep drilling. Give me the research. I need it. We're also going to immediately rush the researchers again. 7 weeks is too long. 5 weeks is acceptable. Get to work. Get back to work. Researchers, come on. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and we'll get the adaptive pumps online. 200 heat stamps. Which we're not going to be able to produce that in time. Only got 150 that we produce within that time frame. It's about to explode. Everyone's going to be super chilly in a minute here, and we just aren't able to keep up with the temperature needs. We just got to get this stuff built. As soon as it's built, we're good to go. 30 weeks out for more people, too. Just, we just need so many heat stamps. Oh, look. They like us. We can produce funds in 33 weeks. Nice. We can produce funds in 1 week, 1 day. Massive. 1 week, 1 day, we can go ahead and we can beg for money. 764 heat stamps. That'll solve our problem, at least for the short term here. At least to get us online. We are going to have a population boom in a second, too, so that's not exactly helpful. 3 days. We have enough population, like, storage. We have enough housing for it. 7 weeks. Okay, so we'll just barely get this done in time. It's too soon? Okay, so it's just like a day or two. We'll wait until the new week, I guess. Or not. Can I get it now? There it is. Give me them heat stamps. Perfect. Okay. We have the stamps that we need. Adaptive pumps. Upgrade online. How long is this going to take? Literally won't tell us. Okay. It takes an amount of time. We'll get that done. We're going to hold on to these heat stamps yet. We're not going to just burn them immediately. After the deep drill, we'll go ahead and... because this will be built. After the deep drill, we'll go and we'll get generator capacity upgraded. Oh, geez, we're at 95%. Okay, well... so much for that. It's now very cold. Oh, geez, it's bad. That temperature is really bad. Everyone's cold. It sucks right now. It absolutely sucks. I don't think we can get any more laws rolling through, and I don't think we actually need any more laws, honestly. Oh, yeah, no chance. Yeah, no chance. We'll have to go and research more society stuff if we want to get more laws to pass. 10 Frostlanders, not much we can do with 10 Frostlanders. We can have them go and get back on this coal mine, though. Might as well. Get that rolling. Okay, so we are going to finish this research before this is done. Bummer. So we need that capacity one next, so we're going to have to hold off a minute. Let's see. With the deep deposits done, we can do multi-purpose deep deposits. Let's do this. So this deep deposit takes 1 core. It produces squalor and material demand, but unlocks deep deposits. This, on the other hand, is 2 cores. I'm assuming more productivity and more temperature output. Okay, I think this is the upgraded version. We can hold off on that right now because we need to even just like get the upgrades first done anyway. 8 weeks on that one. Is there like a really short research we can do? That's gonna be a while. What if we did Frostland? How much is for Skyways? 5 weeks. We could do 5 weeks real quick. Rhodians are back to neutral after we borrowed all their money. We're going to do Skyways, and then we'll do generator capacity, and then we'll jump to another thing. Everyone hates us again, because it's so cold. Yeah, it's understandable. Food is now very problematic. We have a food generation decrease because of how cold it is. We just have to wait until we can upgrade this stuff. It's just going to be bad for a bit. Disease is going to start going rampant. Food's stable right now. Wow, I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Yeah, it's right there. We can see it. We can see the great chill. We're at 11 cores. Just keep getting them cores. Bring them on in. So now if we go to extraction, deep melting drills are here. Nice. And food, deep melting drill. Here we go. Massive. Absolutely massive. And it's what? Oh my god, it costs like nothing. It's 80 heat stamps and 40 prefabs? It's nothing. It's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let's knock one of these down. It's gonna hurt our production for a little bit, but we need to get that going. Right? Oh no, this doesn't have an infinite source. Don't do that. It doesn't have an infinite source. We need to go and frostbreak a source. We might as well frostbreak up to this infinite source up here too, while we're at it. And this one's already on an infinite source, so we can take advantage of that. We can actually build that right now. Get some infinite coal production here. Let's get that started. Our first deep drill. Oh my goodness. There's no infinite sources here. There's an infinite source over here for forest. I think this one's infinite too. No, it just has 2 million units. Not infinite, just a lot. Silent Killer, cold in districts, promise to heat all homes. You have 40 weeks to increase heat level in districts to livable. Yes, I can do that. 40 weeks, it's gonna get warmer in, what, 25 weeks? 27-ish weeks. It's gonna get warmer anyway, and we're gonna be upping this thing's output shortly here too. But we can definitely promise, we can follow through with that promise, it's fine. We can do that. Alright, let's let more time pass. That's getting worked on. These are getting worked on. Is there anything else I can use this? Yeah, I guess we should go ahead and just get insulation rolling, right? These are like permanent locations we're going to be using always. Let's go ahead and let's insulate this while we're at it. Same with these. This will save us some heat. This one's eventually going to be abandoned. We can insulate you. Insulate you. And this one will eventually get abandoned, so we're not going to insulate that one. There we go. So we burnt through a bunch. We'll get a bunch of insulation going, and that'll save us, I think it was either 4 or 5 units of heat. That's good. Take what we can. Population growth has stagnated due to crime. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are going to need to jump on crime at some point here. Can I promote you guys again? Yeah, I can. Get promoted. Nice. Excellent. Come on, need me some more cores here. Alright, food's out in 3 weeks. Stockpiling last 45 weeks, at least until this breaks down, and then it'll be like a week. And we'll be out of food. Some more Legionnaires are joining, or more Machinists are changing to Legionnaires. That's fine. It's acceptable. We can live with that. We just need this research to finish. 1 week. 1 week for research. One more week, then research is done, and then we can start working on the upgraded output. And then that'll solve our problems. Upgraded output, and wait a little. But we do need to get this done. Oh, you know what we can do? We're going to spend this on improving the beacon. We'll get less sick and injured with the beacon upgrade there. That's something we can definitely do. We need to do that. As that now gets that optional one, that optional marker done. And increases trust across the board. So that's good. Freight docks, we will definitely get freight docks done later. We want to get the things online first. Generator upgrade 2. What does this do? Unlocks the intake optimization generator bonus, which increases heat yield of specific fuel type. Oh, yeah, that's a really good one. That is a really good one. It's heat yield, but not output, so we don't care that much about it yet. We need to get capacity online. Lightweight pistons. Lightweight pistons it is. Supporting skeptical. Let's see if we can get the foragers back on our side here. 5 weeks. 5 weeks, we'll then go ahead and... I don't know if we actually have to build... Do we have to build this? Or is this just a immediate thing? Just an immediate thing. Optimized piston construction reduces rotational inertia, enabling higher operational limits of heat generation, slightly increases heat generator heat capacity, allowing you to produce and allocate more heat to your districts. And we're going to need a few of these upgrades, it seems. We're probably going to need a few of them. One thing we can do down here is we can get a storage hub. Fuel hub down here. Well, yeah, if we can get, like, that. Let's just frostbreak what we need. Just that one. Let's save our stuff. We'll eventually end up breaking through all that later. There it is. You can see the storm on the edge. Apocalyptic whiteout. All efficiency of all production. Oh my goodness. Efficiency of all production, excavation, and food districts will reduce by 80%. Materials needed for housing districts will be extremely increased. The temperature will drop by 80 degrees. Okay, so let's do a quick math here. So we're going to go up to -50, up to -30, down to -50, and then -80, if we're looking at the ups and downs there on the right-hand side. So 50 by 80 is -130 degrees Celsius is what we're going to have to deal with. Temperature level in districts will decrease by 8 levels. Yeah, that's what the -80 is. Yeah. Temperature will fall further during the whiteout. Oh, it gets worse. Nice. Territories around the apocalyptic whiteout will be impossible to explore. Sites or outposts under sites and outposts under whiteout will be cut off. Population growth will be extremely decreased. It's going to last more than 200 weeks. How is it even possible? We're going to find out, Carcinogen. We're going to find out. Oh gods, we almost just lost the game. We just lost like 1,000 people. Or like 700 people. Oh gods. If that happens again, I think we just lose. Oh no! I need this heat. I need this heat output right now. I need this heat output. Okay, the only people allowed any amount of comfortable heat is housing. Make you warm that makes you warm. Okay, that's the best we can do right now. Get housing up. That is really, really bad. If that happens one more time, we just lose. We're gonna overclock this thing again. We're gonna overdrive it again. We're gonna knock that down. We're gonna pop that up. Promise kept. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I forgot I said I was gonna do that. Okay, if we can just keep this overclocked for a minute. Oh yeah, that's right, because this is now offline, and there's nothing here for us, so we can just go ahead and dismantle this whole district. We have no use for that district. We're out of food in 14 weeks. Okay, that's fine. Food. Oh, wait, what? You can just press and hold and it just auto-fills it for you? That's crazy. Look at that. Yeah, we need a district so we can take advantage of that deep drill spot. Deep drill site. Over here, we've got this going. Deep drill's getting us 200. Nice. It's pulling in quite a bit here. Oh, it just increases the efficiency of everything. I see, okay. Oh wait, are we now at infinite because we're doing this? Or like the coal remaining doesn't matter anymore? Access to a deep drill requires deep mining. Interesting. There's no quantity of time until depleted. Nice, okay. Well, still too much heat. Okay, bring it down. Which means we can up your heat. Alright. Alright. Assisting healthcare. Are you? Please. Please do. Keep assisting healthcare. We need it. 9 weeks. Wow, 20 weeks. We're not going to use it for a little longer. I need more cores. We have 40 Frostland teams. We need to get them out and about urgently. Food. We can probably go and grab this food, right? Stockpile space. We actually don't have space for that yet. We have to wait a little longer. Materials, spare coal. I don't think we need the coal yet. What do we have here? We found another one of these. I don't really want to do another one. We need more prefabs right now. We can always search later. Take resources, coal and material. We have enough coal. We don't have enough material, but we have enough coal, so we'll hold off on that. We can grab these right before it hits. We'll just create a whole bunch of stockpile, a whole bunch of storage hubs right before the apocalyptic whiteout, and then we'll just go and grab everything from the Frostlands. That'll work. So there's more food over here. Let's go and explore south if we can. Oil. We might end up getting another oil field. Could just be infinite material. Or infinite, whatchamacallit. Actually, if we can find 2 20s, that'd be better. It's a food one and a food and oil one. We'll do those. But if we can find more, like, settlements, that'd be grand. Okay. So now we shouldn't die, but we also don't have a lot of time before this ends up breaking on us. We only have 3 weeks to get this thing going, and then we should potentially be okay. Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Council proposal, there's nothing for us to propose still. We're just waiting it out. Still have 25 surplus heat. That's not enough to actually activate anything. Oh, that's because I haven't researched that yet. Oh yeah, we did. Utilization, we did. Okay. Okay, we did. Like, wait a second, did I not do utilization? That thing's, like, super important. Once it gets warmer, life's gonna get easier. When you said settlement, you were thinking of Fallout 4 against the Fallout 4 flashbacks? Oh no. The settlement needs your help. Still breaking this down, still building this. 1 week, 2 days. Oh, we're not gonna make it.
In the Central District.
It's gonna explode. I need to last 6 more days. I don't want to decrease all the temperature and then just immediately lose 1,000 people and then end up like losing the run. Come on. Come on.
The steward is aware.
Come on.
The overdrive is nearing capacity.
I know. I am aware.
There is no need to be alarmed.
Don't be panicked. It's fine. I'm watching it right now. Come on. Oh, 0 days. Done. Okay. Turn off the overdrive. It's fine. We managed. Oh my gods. We managed. Overdrive done. We did it. It's still not enough. Oh wait, maybe it is. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh my gods. You know how much extra heat we get. That's insane. So let's knock everyone down to 0. Allocate all heat. Right? Can I not allocate additional heat? Allocate all heats that can be generated current fuel output to districts, heat levels below livable. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little song and dance here. Okay, so now I can decrease this one. I can decrease this one. Decrease that one. I can decrease this one again. Nice. Okay. Make these housing districts warm because it gives us more heat stamps. What you want? Making her bed fresh sheets and dry at that. Improving the beacon people are happy about. Perfect. Morale's improved. Good. Good. All right, there we go. Right, we now have all of that sorted. It's chilly in many places. It's fine. It's fine that it's chilly. It's warm at home. We should no longer have people dying. Holy moly. Mark where the Frostlands are on your map. Yeah, no, we need to go back out in the Frostlands and explore more. All right, so that's done. We are now losing coal. We just need to generate more coal. We'll just need to research more stuff. But we researched this. What can we do now? Improve generator capacity again. I mean, adaptive valves. I'm already on board for more of it. Efficiency would be critical. Settlements is something we're going to need. Intake injectors. Optimizing our coal use would be important. Oh, yeah, that is a Fallout 4 reference. You're right, Carcinogen. Sorry, I was confused on you, Straw. You said Frostlands. I'll mark where on the wasteland, mark where the Frostlands are on your map. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm blanking on the guy's name. What's the guy's name? He made us general, like, immediately. It was crazy. Oh my goodness, Tenties, have you been? Preston! That's right, Garvey. That's right, Preston Garvey. I remember him now. Gold hat. Tenties, have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while indeed. Really intrigued about this game? What do you think of it? I am really enjoying this game. It is very difficult. We're playing on the highest difficulty setting with everything as hard as it can possibly be, and we are barely squeaking by this time. It's awesome. We can't do this one yet because I can't trust how many cores we're going to get, so we're going to wait on that. Generator upgrade requires 3 cores for us to do, but increases the efficiency, but I think it's critical for us to learn. As well as settlement furnace. So we got to get the settlement furnaces online. But let's get adaptive valves done first, then settlement, and then we'll do that. Because this way, they're already supporting. Yeah, let's keep getting them up here. Because this way we can ensure, like, if we just add more coal, we can keep going. It's fine, right? We can also go and attach steam now. So we can go ahead and frost break out to steam. and acquire some steam generation here. We can even put some housing or something in there too if we want. We can get that going. We can also go and jump in and grab some of the oil out of here. 4.4 million barrels of oil. We've already used all of our available oil? No, we're just not using our oil. Adaptive pumps, unknown upgrade. Unknown upgrade, okay. Use oil first. I see. We'll stick to this. We'll start pulling the oil in, like, when we can. We can do another searching of territory that requires 20 people. It's just food here. What do we get? Tar pits, another oil place that we can get. That's good. And another coal mine. Massive. Truly massive. That's awesome. We'll go and we'll send... No, I can't do that. We still need the... Still want to keep the prefabs coming in. Well, no. Let's go ahead and let's get this searched. Go search that. It's going to be good. And we can pull in food into line here. That's fine. Now we only have 10 boys. I think there was a space that we can go and have 10 boys go check, right? It's like the plains or something out here. Yeah, literally nothing here. Who knows? We might find something. I don't know where else to send 10 guys. Actually, no, we can send them up here instead. Cancel the expedition. There's a chance for prefabs and materials. Let's go up there. Nice. How's everything been? It's been pretty good. You know, life's been a little crazy of late. Getting in the way of streams, but other than that, not bad. We can go ahead and repair this. Alright, the generator is cooling off now. We want more heat allocation like as well. Again, we only have 15 weeks until we get bombarded with more people. This location is online and is currently pulling food, which is good. We need to... There's some inefficient movement there. Well, not quite. Get that last one online there. This one we can go ahead and we can get insulated. It's going to be a permanent fixture here. And we'll want to go and upgrade the workers' insulation eventually too. That's not important until we get up here. But I mean, it's important, but it's not that important yet. Borrowing money in 36 weeks, borrowing money in 18 weeks. And if any of these guys for some reason decide to get to neutral, we can go ahead and borrow money. And by borrow, I mean take their money by force. Gee, can we do that? I can't remember. Is that like an option? Isn't that an option? Can we like force them to pay us cash? No. Yeah, demand funds. Need 35 more guards. We can demand funds. We need 8 more guards here. We can mobilize, can't we? We can mobilize you guys? Stewart's martial law must be passed for us to do that. Bummer. Let's see. Can we build the surveillance? No. Can we expand this? We can. So we're going to put another hub here. So do that. Get that for some more housing. Another housing district. And ideally we don't go here, but the material cost isn't that bad. It's a little bit more. It's acceptable. Let's get some more housing places. Let's get another surveillance set up here, which will give us 12, which will then give us enough that we can start forcing payments. We can force them to give us money. Because it'll give us 36 guards. If we go on patrol, we only get 8 more, which gets us to 34. One short, or actually 32. Pretty short of what we need to force these good Samaritans to give me everything they have so that we can keep the place afloat. We have 9 weeks until we hit starvation. We also need these guys anyway because crime is a problem. I mean, population's causing the biggest issue for it, so we need more watchtowers anyway. We require additional watchtowers regardless. Okay. Just gonna hold tight a little longer. Speed up time a little. And bringing 37. Nice to bring in more. You're just not producing enough heat anymore. Awkward. Can't generate any more heat than this. Well, that's why we're going to be upgrading it. Increasing with adaptive valves. What does it say for adaptive valves? Valves equipped with adaptive mechanisms dynamically regulate flow based on volume, enhancing system stability under higher throughput conditions. Nice, okay. Here's what it said. Once we get that done, we then will be able to pull out enough to get that rolling, but we're just not going to be pulling in enough material. That's going to be our biggest issue. We're going to need to get some advanced mines and the like. You are cold. Yes. Yeah, yeah, you are. Yeah, you're cold. We're going to get you working on that. Because we don't have enough. We can't add heat. You are cold indeed. Here, have 1 unit of heat, so now you're just normal cold, as opposed to very cold. We get installation on that. That'll give it a +2. That'll bring it up to livable. Or cold, chilly. All right, adaptive valves online. All right, now with the adaptive valves. Adaptive valves. We can up heat to full output. Everyone is livable everywhere. We don't need these to be warm. I mean, warm does give us more production, which is nice. You're going to be livable in a second, so we'll leave you chilly, and then you'll pop up. That'll heat all these guys. So let's just bring down this heat. So yeah, we'll make this livable for a second. Okay, and we can go ahead and we can bring your heat down further. Nice. All right, so we're at equilibrium with heat. We are burning through our coal, which is why we need a lot more. Research time. Colony furnace capacity. Increases maximum furnace capacity allowed to produce and allocate more heat districts in colonies. That's nice. We don't have any colonies online yet. Advanced generator capacity, we can get agile dispatchers. Greatly increase the amount of heat we're able to send. 200, jeez, that's a lot. I think I want to go for the next generator upgrade. Multi-purpose step. We'd go for those. Let's do settlement heating. We need to get this done sooner than later. Supporting in neutral. We'll get you working on it. It's going to get warmer in a minute here, so we'll be able to offset this in just a moment. Okay, so you're properly insulated. You're currently set up with food. Food is an issue currently. I will expand you this way. And we're going to do full day shifts. And we need to build ourselves a deep drill. Let's go ahead and pull more out. So we can start pulling stuff out of the ground. It'll go from 110 weeks of viable. Well, you know what? Let's hold off on that. Which unfortunately also canceled this, which is annoying. Let's hold off on doing that until we need to. We don't have to do it yet. We can just expand. We can just expand and put a hothouse in. Which we're going to do eventually anyway. We'll put the deep one in last. Put the deep drill in last. We do need more material, and again, we have plenty of people. We were looking at potentially doing a coal regeneration plant, but instead let's just get another one of these bad boys online. Make sure we're pulling in enough material. Get that done. So that way we at least have more production of goods and we have less squalor being produced, because we have enough material coming in. Two weeks until we're out of food. Or at least we don't have enough food. Oh, okay. And with that installation, we now have more than enough heat here. Okay, perfect. Nice and warm. Heat stamp generations at 43, which is massive. We have plenty of additional housing currently to sort this out in 5 weeks. So is there anything else you wanted to do before they showed up? No, we did the beacon. People haven't died. We just need to get sick and injured down. Oh, that's right. We wanted to go and get another surveillance online. Let's get that built up. Promoting reason. Alright, we'll get the surveillance watchtowers online here, and then we can get all the heat stamps we need. So then prefabs are going to be our main limiting factor. So we need to start changing these over to prefab production. Let's see. Alright, so that's done. We're now producing more. 4 weeks left. Are there any goods lying around out in the field that we can just grab? No, none. Okay. Well, darn. Resources, material, and coal. Coal, which will just hook up to this one. Oh, we have material production being done right now. Restart the machine. This guy is connected, requires settlement heating research, which we're working on right now. Okay, cool, so we can make this one permanent too. That's nice. We'll hook that up in a minute. I don't want that. We need 20 people for us to go and do more searching. We'll get that food. No other Frostland spots we can search right now. We're gonna run out of our ability to search for stuff soon. We got so lucky with finding the core parts where we did. We have not searched the Frostlands nearly as much as we did last time. Let's get that fixed. I don't know why that happened, but okay. It's sorted. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into mass prefab production in a minute here. Okay, we need to search. Wow, so we turned off the one of the Frostlands and we're still not making enough then. Okay. Maybe we turn that back on. Or just like our Frostland team's doing more exploring than resource collection currently. Alright, so prefabs are now what we need to focus on. So we're going to expedite your production rate and we're going to switch entirely over to prefab production. So we don't have enough goods. It's fine. We're going to start working on that. Down 4.
Ours filled in another blank spot on the...
Build another blank spot on the map. Perfect. We found a landmark, nothing special. We found a herd, which you can butcher and bring back some food. So that's something we probably should do right now, and then one we can harvest consistently. Maybe we hold on to it for stockpiling for this, because production goes way down. So we'll wait to take. We still have time. Let's see. We only have 20 guys. Again, we're off just ever so barely. If we go back here, can we, by any chance, increase the heat here by 1? We can. Perfect. We can do the same there, too. And for the moment, eventually what we'll do is in these logistics hubs, we'll probably swap over from the logistics bays to something else. But let's get logistics bays online so we can just keep searching more. Find as much as we possibly can. So we can set them on a track for a 25, or a 20 or a 25 if we want. Whole material. All right, we'll do this one first. It's 24 weeks to get that done. We'll want to increase their search speed here soon enough. We have 9 available, so yeah, we want to get that 20 set up, so we'll get that going. 2 weeks until we have the newcomers show up, which I think we have enough housing. We're going to wait for them to show up too, because then when we go and we ask very, very politely, with batons in hand, for everyone's money, there's going to be a larger population, so we'll get more heat stamps out of it.
A new territory
has been explored. We found a place for us to go get food, and we found another oil location. Okay. 29 guys are available. We go down here for food and coal, I guess. Next one we go search for. Okay. More time pass. Starting to really, like, the cores are starting to stock up a bit, which is nice. Food, we have 4 days till we're out of food. We can excessive fertilization and it actually gives us enough. So we can hold off for 23 weeks on this before we do anything else. And I'd rather. Just in case we want to use the cores on something else. I'm going to be very fickle with these cores. We're going to use them very last minute. Alright, and here they come. Any day now, newcomers will be here. Alright, we're out of coal in 4 days, so we actually need more coal production, like right now. Coal production, coal production. Alright, in that case, let's go and let's pull in this coal stockpile. Let's get that in here. And let's bring in the coal and material stockpile. We're going to pull both of those. And what we'll do is we need to get that fuel stockpile that we are looking at adding. A fuel hub. Get that built. Should take a couple weeks for this to get here. Warmer season, temperature up. Massive. Yeah, now to get everyone happy, we only need 900 units. we can maintain that. And we'll go ahead and we will warm all of them up. And then immediately decrease temp requirements. Keep them all nice and warm. There we go. So now we're stockpiling coal again. Just in time. Stockpiling coal, we'll get a coal stockpile here. Newcomers have arrived. A wave of 6 have arrived. That was the last wave. Now all we have to do for the Beacon of Hope is we need to not let another nearly 1,000 people die and get ourselves to less than 200 sick individuals. So what we're going to do... You're not favorable. Why are you not favorable? What's going on? Why are you not favorable? What's going on, buddy? Make a promise. What do you want? Research Penicillium Factory. I do really want to do that, because that's great for disease reduction. You want us to mobilize Watchtower squads. Or build another biowaste hothouse. I don't want to build another biowaste hothouse right now. But I'm perfectly down to go ahead and mobilize. Perfectly down to mobilize a squad. Rhodian's trust is up. They are now favorable. We asked them to go and remove 8,775 people down to half that quantity. Man. Massive influx of workers. And now we just need to get this down to 200. That's it. Just need to get it to 200 and it's done. And it says it's growing. It should start going down, though, now that we just mobilized. So that should be good. I'm hoping this gets done in time before these guys arrive. 7 weeks for transfer. Okay, we got plenty of time. It's like, did I click the button too soon? No, we're good. We're good. All right, so time pass. Now it's just down to research here. All right, so we can go ahead and we can bring in more funding. Who do we not really care too much about? You guys, because we can crack down on your protests now. So we can condemn them to have them lose favor. Holy moly, do we need... Jeez. What is the percentage of the population? 26% of the population for Legionnaires. Jeez, that's a lot of them. Yeah, so we can't demand them for anything. We don't have any close enough guards. 77 needed. Oh my goodness, okay. What? Oh, we have enough guards for these things, but never mind. Not even close. Population just got too big. I forgot about that. That's okay. Relation goes down. I don't want to push them right now. We'll hold off on being aggressive, but I was hoping we get more. Minus 15 potential because of lack of goods. Wow. Jeez. All right, we need to get another industrial district online then. There's no way we're going to be able to keep up without another industrial district. So let's go ahead and let's do some frost breaking. all around here. Let's get those words out of the way. I can't see. Let's break those. And those. So it'll give us space for another 1, maybe even 2 industrial districts. We can get ourselves some more goods production. We need more material. We need a lot more housing too. I didn't even notice that. We have to get on top of housing. That is the highest priority because if we don't have enough housing, people will freeze to death. And that's unacceptable. We can't have that happen. That is a lose condition. We'll still let those go through. It's fine. We get 38 at the moment. It's good enough for the moment. We're going to go ahead and swap back over to goods production. Bring up that back up. There we go. 47. All right. We're going to need more dense housing. A lot more dense housing. We don't have even enough heat stamps to do 1. Amazing. We're going to actually have to hold on so we can go and get the next research done here. So this is now set up. Good. The machines, we didn't do what they want. Yeah, what we told them we'd do, so that's gone bad. Same with food engineers. Yep. Yeah, they hate us more. Yeah. Communication breakdown. You can no longer use make promise action negotiate with them until with the council until you improve relations. Oof. Yeah, we've kind of like broken all of our promises with this. Kind of reasonable for them to not want any promises from us. Kind of reasonable. Alright, so we can't research anything here. We don't have the money for it. Freight docks, we could do here. Ventilation, we don't really want to do any of that. Worker compensation we could do. And just increase efficiency. Just increase our output of everything. That's good. We'll start working on that. We don't have the money for any other research, and I need us to just constantly research. We're getting closer to the wire here. We gotta get this done. We do need to get the extraction facility online over here now that we've opened up the geothermal spring. Housing's more important, so we'll do that first, but extraction we can do soon. We need to start frost breaking here. And frost breaking here. We're gonna start getting housing around there. I'll start looping around on it. Because this thing gives some passive, like, nearby heat from it being livable. Actually, no, it doesn't give any passive. Yeah, it does give passive heat, so that's, we still want to scoot around this. We'll get industrial districts up soon. We need housing done first. Next big round of heat stamps. Once we have 100, we can get that going. A few weeks, we can get that going. I just need us to not lose people right now. These mossbacks won't listen. We must protest. Oh, jeez. All right. Get rid of. No, we're gonna ignore them. We're gonna ignore them, and we're gonna crack down on it. It'll quell them, but they'll gain fervor. So we need to go and get. We're gonna go break down their protest, but we're gonna need to go and get prisons online next. Next research is prisons. We need it. Quelling protest. Break it down. Hide behind the barricades. You can't hide from us. Get here, you. You're causing problems. It is unacceptable. We cannot accept this. Oh, almost a little bit more. One more week. We're good there. Okay, we have 50 Frostlanders. I've been not paying attention. 50 Frostlanders. Because they finished up some stuff. What do we have here? Take prefabs or take material? We're going to take those prefabs. Bring them in. We can use them sooner now than later. Is there anything else for us to, like, nab on the way? Or are we still pretty good? We still have to hook these up. That's fine. I want to explore nearby, because nearby is, like, 22 weeks for exploration, but the further you get away, the longer it takes. And we're running out of time to explore the Frostlands. So we're going to explore everything nearby, I guess. Oil, more oil. Potential materials. I'm not too worried about materials, to be honest. More oil. This one's a 20. We have another Explorer with 20 people. That's an Explorer with 10. Okay. Alright. It's 30 people. There's a 20, but there's nothing there that we know of. Not good enough. 25, 25, 25, 25. They're all... if we go back to camp here, and we up your temperature to warm, we up your temperature to warm, now we have 50, so we can do 2 of the 25s. So which ones do we care about? You'll do material and oil, I think. They're nearby. 22 weeks to get it done. Potential material, potential oil. I'll take it. Right, we're starting to have problems across the board here, but we'll start sorting that out. We're gonna need to get more food online soon. We can go hungry for a minute. So we can't go for too long. A promise. What do you want? Byway's hothouse, research panacea. Use research boost. Ooh, we can't do that because there's a potential chance that people die, I think. We can promise a hothouse, I guess. We can promise a hothouse and get a second food district up here because we need to get a second district up here anyway. Which we'll do after we finish housing. Housing's first, housing's number one. Stop getting distracted, good gracious. Housing. We're gonna rush researchers. What they wanted us to do is this one here, boost research. Well, it actually only significantly increases disease. There's no chance, there's not hey, there's a chance of people just straight up dying. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So we're getting more housing coming in. This will get this one. So yeah, we don't need a space here or a hub. We can get a hub over here instead. It's another, what, 45 that are going to be housed in a minute here. And then once this is online, we'll get our full setup back once this protest is down. So we should have housing sorted in a second.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained.
Okay.
It might just save your life.
Okay, so with this one, that's going to give us another 27. It's going to give us another 20. So we'll get most of it there. At least enough that the next cold deaths won't get us. Oh, we do have to be careful with taking down protests because taking down protests, there's a chance of death. So to be very careful on that too. We are nearly filled in 30 weeks. Okay, we'll need to get another storage up. More research. So we can actually go ahead and get leisure, get alcohol. Let's go ahead and just do a guided voting on this. We're not going to negotiate with anyone. Yeah, you broke too many promises. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, kind of the worst. I know. But it's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll get this going. This will increase efficiency on everything. It'll be better. We'll get us up and running. We'll get this going. We'll guided vote. How's it going, Green? How are you doing today? Here we go.
The proposed law has been approved.
No, you're not allowed to sleep outside. Everyone needs a house, Green. Everyone needs a house. All right, with that efficiency boost, it gained a lot more coming in, so that's good. Oh, this is good, this is good. Housing still isn't enough. We're gonna need another round of housing for sure. We don't have 100. One more. 51 per week is pretty good. Pretty good. We could go for the alcohol, in which you get more heat stamps. I'm tempted to do that. Do alcohol for more heat stamps. Come on. Get over on the week there. There we go. Research. So we can do labor organization. Not that one. We need this one. Hertz trust increases efficiency with labor oversight, which we'll do eventually. We'll need it eventually. City run or privatization. I'd rather do city run. Just get a lot more money. Parenthood. The Pensium factory we're definitely going to want to do eventually. Prisons. You know what? No. Prisons is what we need. We need prisons. We'll go for the thought correction prisons. That's what we need. We need prisons. And then after that, we'll go back to heating, I think. Get the generator upgrades and whatnot. Upgrade capacity further. But we need prisons. Or else we're going to have problems with these guys. Trust is kind of low right now. We're going to have to get that sorted. Rest research is hurting that. Mobilizing the squads. Yeah, that hurts it too. We'll be fine. Get some more stuff online. Just need more heat stamps, so one more week and we'll get that going. Once this is built, we can build the... Actually, we'll build this, expand this, and build the other dense housing block, and we'll be done. We don't need another heating district, or another housing district to heat up. We can just use this one, that'll be fine. We'll have enough. We still have to hold on to our heat stamps. Can't burn them yet. Can't burn through them yet. 27 shelter. Actually, we only need just one more. And that's enough. Nice. Once that's done, we have enough housing. At least until we get population moving forward again. Once squalor is sorted. But at least that'll get that done. We'll also want to insulate that urgently. Alright, so let those go. Extra storage. Even with that extra storage, we are so close to full. Full in 16 weeks. Weird. Stockpile numbers don't look right. I'm confused, but that's fine. Alright, we're down to... Oh, we lost 122 people. We cannot afford that. We can't afford that. I need more heat stamps. Come on now. We'll go ahead and get the industrial district online we were just talking about. Can this be expanded? It already is expanded. Okay. Industrial district. We'll connect it so we can get some more heat passing back and forth, which is important. Yeah, everyone's legally required to be in a house. Get in a house. So between the population decrease from people dying and us building the thing, it's done. We got it. So everyone is now housed, no longer a problem. We're gonna get this online so we can continue to produce the goods that we need, so we can get more heat stamps, so we can continue to get more upgrades and the like. But we are staring down the whiteout. It is right around the corner here. Staring it down. We need to frost break that. We need to fix that. Squalor woes. We gotta get more research. Oh, too much heat? Oh yeah, because he just got the insulation. I'll leave you warm. Perfect. Saves us even more coal. Let's boost this. Only 25 weeks until we run out of materials here, so we're gonna have to go and excavate this next. Alright. Your promise is a bio-waste hothouse, which we'll have set up as soon as this is done. We'll build the food district. We'll get that hothouse online. Sort out food. And dealing with hunger will help bring this down, so it's going to be good. Expand all the way across. We are going to have to frost break a little more, actually. There's not enough space here for it to fully expand. It's funny. This got, what, two available squares. It needs one more available square for us to actually get that upgraded one more time there. Alright, thought correction prisons have been completed. Now we can go ahead and we can install one. There's no place to install them, though. We need more heat stamps. So we are going to have to expand this. There we go. We'll get a thought correction prison built in there. I mean, 200 and... what was it? It was expensive. 240 heat stamps. Good golly. Okay, I guess in the meantime, let's actually go ahead and get the... oh, wait, this is already up and running. Be focused on that. Get that focused. Get this done. Now we're producing enough, so we now have 54 being produced. Frostlanders. What do we have for you guys? Just a marker showing us fuel this way, cool beans, and oh, food. Taste the Orient. We'll leave it for now. We can live with being hungry for the moment. It's not killing us yet. It's fine for now. There's potential goods here. We'll go search there. Search into goods territory. We are going to need to start working on skyways very soon here. We need to get that online prior to the apocalyptic whiteout hitting. Right now, the majority of our stuff we're relying on in-house, right? It's coal and coal. Oh, no, it's just one coal. So we only have one thing of coal from the Frostlands, is that right? We have food coming from the Frostlands. Let's actually look at our resources here really quick. Famous hunting grounds is coming from the Frostlands, so we have an extra 150 strictly from the Frostlands. The forged additives will disappear once we hit the whiteout, though, so we're gonna have to change that law because we can't use that when we're in bad weather. So we'll have to swap that over to the chemical additives instead. The material is coming from salvage factory. I mean, we're not getting any of it from the Frostlands, it looks like. So we only have one... Wait a second. Can we actually maintain entirely on our own without relying on the Frostlands? We might manage to. I still think we should set up some of these. But we might actually manage to be able to do this without the Frostlands. We'll have to see. Man, disease is getting bad. We're at severe. Sort that out. It's getting bad. We'll get a Panacea factory online at some point, and that'll sort that out. We'll get there. Just need a week to finish up. Get that,
Our scouts have surveyed new areas.
New areas. Surveyed. Perfect. Let's go ahead and build our thought correction prison. Oh, wait, we had a spot here? We had a spot here? What? Oh, wait, can we put those inside? Wait a second, what? Is it replacing the surveillance watchtower? Or is it going with it? I feel like it's replacing the surveillance watchtower. We'll see what happens. That's weird. That's moderately concerning. Tea. Oh my goodness. We can get some trust, or our scouts discovered crates of tea in the hold of a crumbling wreck. We can either auction it to the wealthiest citizens to raise funds, or distribute it equally among the masses. We are gonna get the money. We've been waiting on cash. We need it, and we can go and harvest more food out here. Again, ideally we rely more on our own stuff than stuff harvested from the Frostlands. Go grab material, and we'll see if we can get some oil. It gives us 9, so we can't really do anything with them. But if we do this, we'll have 14. So we can at least go and grab something if something ends up being dire, or start working on something. Burned village. We can get material out of here. Okay. Ooh. Royal Mail warehouse. So we can get some coal and we can get some material out of here as well. We have plenty of material. We have plenty of coal, so we don't need to pull it yet. But we are going to need to get some additional stockpiles built soon. We can just go and drain everything from the Frostlands. Food district has ended. We have no food here. Alright. We get the deep drill, and that'll sort that problem out. We'll get our food back online. Central District is getting some famous hunting grounds and food additives. Food additives is giving us a lot of food. We get the deep drill on here, it'll be good. Yeah, we're starting to really stock up deep drill cores here, which is awesome. Get a biowaste hothouse on here, and that'll fulfill that. And then we'll expand this to... Oh, so we can get you to max out. And eventually we'll get the deep drill on that too. We need to get research going. We need to get the geothermal power plant if we want to actually be able to use those. Same with pump jacks. If we want to use the stuff we have here, we need to unlock this. Is it infinite? I guess is the question. It is infinite. Definitely want to go do that. The oil is 4.4 million barrels. But, yeah, so you have, this says 0 negatives, and this has disease problems. That's fine, we'll sort that out. Let's get that researched. And we can go ahead and pull an additional heat. That's infinite heat as well, so that's good. We need to get more capacity in a minute here, because we need to get ourselves to the point where, like, it's a joke to keep things warm. Because we haven't dealt with the illness problem entirely yet. 29 weeks until we can do it again. Hunger's causing problems. We'll have food in a second here. Hang tight, everyone. There we go. All right, food's back online. Good. Can't use that for some reason. We're gonna make this warm because that increases its output by just a smidgen, but it's enough that we're almost good. Once this is finished expanding, I think we might be just about enough to offset food needs. Ooh. Don't need this much heat? What happened? But you're chilly now. Okay. Protein demand's been met. Perfect, they're happy. Good. Let's see here. Got those already. Go expand. Get more production. And then we can go ahead and get some production stuff in here. We'll need to get the Panacea factory online. I think we swap out the pharmaceutical testing with the Panacea factory. Significantly increases research speed. We might actually do that. Assign some scientists to the pharmaceutical testing lab to support the research effort instead of focusing on clinical studies. Get on that. It'll increase disease increasing rate, which is not great, but we'll get that sorted. Order of selfless sacrifice. Try and get the Bureau of Propaganda. I don't think we have the power to do it yet. Oh no, the Bureau of Propaganda was doing stuff. I should have just read that. For some reason I thought we didn't have it unlocked yet. We had it. Alright, well it's doing things. Is it helping? Not really. It's alright. But yeah, disease has to get sorted. Emergency medical hub. We already have one here. Putting one here is not really worth it. It doesn't give us much. We can put one here. What is this? That is an emergency medical hub already. Okay. So realistically, we just need to go and get more factories to help out with medical needs. We get squalor and hunger under control, it should be fine. Focus on goods. Industrial. We don't need any more factories, so we'll go ahead and we'll get another pharmaceutical testing. Brings down disease and increases research speed. And we'll get a Panacea factory over there next when we can. That should be enough to offset the disease increase here. At least until we hit the massive cold. Holy jeez. Okay, we need more housing. Immediately we need more housing. Here we go again. Let's get more housing. There we go. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a hub attached to you with this setup. We can get a hub here or here if that ends up being the case, but we need to get this built, and we need a few more heat stamps so we can... There we go. A few more heat stamps so we can get another dense housing block there. And over here, when we got... Okay, so it did replace the... it did end up replacing the surveillance watchtower. It's a little unfortunate. Didn't seem like it made it cheaper or anything. Maybe we got some of the material back I didn't notice, but that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But we can at least get guards up and running as needed. That's nice. 270% research rate. That's pretty good. 2 weeks and change. Still working on it. Coal is fine. Food is positive. Housing is the only issue. Actually, we now have a problem with goods. What? We don't have enough goods being produced now? Really? Crazy. Not enough to impact anything. Well, we have 28 weeks till we run out of our stockpile. That's good. There we go. We're at catastrophic now. But this is up and running. Has been charted. Another burned village. So, more material. Let's go find some coal. What do we find over here? Arpits. More oil. Okay, good. Oil. We're going to start doing some last-minute connections, I think. We start working on Skyway is here. We search here. Okay. We can do this in 23 weeks. Can I borrow money from you? Right now. Oh my god. Look at how much we can pull. That's crazy. We're going to promote them first. Make them happier. Which means we can pull even more heat stamps. So we increase the number of them, and then we decrease the number of them as we pull in 1,230 heat stamps from these guys. My gods. Okay. Right, now we can start just lording over whatever we need to build. This is huge. We can do a lot of frost breaking as needed, which is nice. What do we specifically need? Okay, we're sort of maxed out on material generation right now. I think it's because we're actually working on some out here, right? What's causing the material setup? Deep drill. Oh, no, that's needs. Salvaging factory. Requirements, demand, surplus, output. It's just a sawmill. Really? This thing's just suddenly outputting enough? Huh. We have 13 weeks on it. We can bring this down. Go ahead and we'll bring that down for now. So what we need to do is jump on this. So research, research, research. Let's focus on housing. Let's get that unlocked. Okay, and once we expand this, we'll have enough. We almost have enough housing here. Let's go ahead and get an extraction district. There we go. That is going to cause more sickness, though. So keep that in mind. Maybe we just go ahead and we get another one of these pharmaceutical labs online for the moment.
Proposed a new idea.
You just need to get that done. Okay. Proposed a new idea. Let's go and see if we can pass this law here. Wherever it is. Society? Or just immediately end up being a thing. I'll do maintenance. Didn't we just research? No, we didn't. What did we just research? What? What were we researching? I don't even remember. Installation will be something we'll do, like, last minute here. Advanced coal mines so we can pull more coal would be nice. Advanced geothermal plants. So the normal one doesn't actually require us to have heat cores. Yeah, it's just more. Bigger modifier on it. The advanced one here. Shaft mining. Versus blast. Wow, look at that blast mining output. That's crazy. It's a lot of squalor, but that's a lot of coal. It's really good. Resources, city, society. The Penicium factory is what we're going to need. It's a radical idea. People aren't going to be happy about it. We essentially grow stuff on... We pull stuff out of corpses. We distill it, we put it in people's diet. We start eating people. But it gives us food and helps us with disease. It's really good. Helping offset all the disease we're currently piling up. Workers' homes, dormitories. Alcohol would be nice. This game we can start pulling in even more heat stamps. So heat stamps aren't a problem right now. We have so many heat stamps. It's crazy. This is nice because it increases how much we can bring in. Of course, we'd go for the automated as opposed to the attended. 500. Like, there's literally no benefit. 600 people for 300. 400 people for 500. What? Too easy. None of these are jumping out at me as like an emergency requirement. Waste heat conversion. Oh, that could be good. Recycling heat. Extraction districts efficiency in neighboring districts, or extraction temperature increases in neighboring districts. We do advanced hothouses as well. We're fine on food for right now, so we can hold off on that. Alright, so I think we end up going for the generator upgrade, because we are going to need this. This is going to be next. The adaptive. Your favorite bull. Let's get on it. We're going to need that regardless at some point here. Again, we're down to 42 weeks. we're getting close to the wire here. Definitely need to get this under control, though. Full day shift is hurting us a bunch. Shelter scarcity is hurting us. That's okay. That'll get sorted once we expand this. Awkward. I'm kind of sprawling this a little thin. That gives us a little more heat if we do so that's fine. We'll have it sprawl. That's fine. We're not going to build much on this side anyway. We're going to be mostly building over here again. Or up here. Food is at negative, so we aren't producing enough food now. Let's go ahead and insulate. We aren't going to do either of these right now because that increases disease. We can at least insulate. Get that done. What's our capacity at? We're pretty much at capacity currently. So yeah, we are going to need to work on capacity next. We need to be able to keep kicking out heat. We are going to need to get more coal production soon. So we're going to need to go and upgrade the deep drills. And we're also going to need to go and upgrade the coal mine. I think we'll go for blasting for squalor production instead. And we can get some filters online after that. Yeah, you're the only one who is not insulated, but you're done in 12 weeks. Let's go ahead and let's frost break here. There we go. Frost break this. Frost break this. We can get these online. We can go and take advantage of this deep forest. Steam's nearly online. I definitely can see a benefit of coming up here instead and just using this one. With its 2 million units, as opposed to going for the wood. But there isn't an infinite one there. How's it going, Sarah? How are you doing today? Yes, we're playing on Captain difficulty with all of the tails active. Oh my god, we almost lost the game. Okay. We've almost lost the game. I just looked over. We've almost lost the game. Okay, we need to go bring this down. These overwork shifts, we can't do them anymore. It's too much disease. We have negative 13 Frostlanders, so that doesn't work. Okay, we'll bring down the temp. Is there anyone else who can not do the extended crazy shifts on? We can bring yours off. Hurting us on food. 5 weeks of food left. We need to bring down disease so we can start curing these people faster. We can use your ability in 18 weeks to have the number, but we gotta get them down. If we can just get this under 200 sorted prior to the cold hitting, that's a success. So I think we need to start working on some additional hospitals. Is what we actually need. So we're gonna spam out 2 more hospitals here to try and further bring down disease and get more random ticks of healing. We need to get these guys cured. We can't afford it. I just realized we can't. 276 people die and we lose the run. 276 people die and we lose the run.
Person dies in bed. Boil the sheets thoroughly before reuse.
We can't do it. Maybe we go pick up quarantine soon. We get some more housing. We pick up quarantine. Maybe. Now we are gonna need to get on top of food though. Oh, it's not houses online. We can increase efficiency but hurt trust. That's acceptable. We can hurt trust. We can't hurt disease right now though. There we go. Offset food. We almost have enough. We just need to go and get the... Get that
The
built.
Research Institute
I don't want to do it
has
yet.
concluded
Oh,
its
hundreds
latest
of weeks.
task and is ready for its next priority.
Alright, so we've just researched the generator upgrade. So we're going to go do that first and foremost. So central, generator upgrade, adaptive. Get that built. Next... I think we go next and go deep, go for even deeper drills here. Just further increase output. We only need a few of them. We are going to need more advanced output. Let's do this. They're hostile, they're opposing. We'll get you guys on it. 5 weeks. We'll get that done. Get that repaired. Alright, disease is being brought down. It's diminishing. We're severe now instead of catastrophic. We're working on it. Let's insulate. Yeah, you need to be insulated. We're running out. Oh my goodness. We just got 867 people got sick? Because it's cold here. Why is it cold here? Warm that up. Everything should be livable. No cold. No one's allowed to be in cold. At least not until it's severe cold. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this done in time. We might have loss by Beacon of Hope failure, not by apocalyptic whiteout failure.
Territory has been.
Okay, we found another territory. Animal landmark. It's fine. More pits. Okay. With these people back, though, we can now turn that off. We can't do this one yet. We need to bring down disease even more. We need to diminish disease to 0 here. Fast as we can. We will push for the Panacea Factory next. We need it. we need it to bring down disease. We can remove boost, and that'll bring back more fighting. We're at notable now, so it is still going down. We might be able to get it to 0 here. So we'll keep rushing disease for the rushing research for the moment. So we want to get as much research done as we can. Still focusing predominantly on heat stamp output. All right, there we go. Another group just finished what they were doing. Turn that off. Perfect. Okay. These all-day shifts clearing. What is this? Hidden warehouse. Take valuables. Bunch of goods. Sold. Grab me that. I need them. Definitely need those. These remaining 5 guys here. We connect with the Skyway and get this one rolling for coal. But again, I think we might be able to output enough on our own, by ourselves. Oh, focus on coal production. With steam being the highest priority. Use steam first. Yeah, use all of our steam first, then use our coal. And I guess use some oil. Sure. Why not? It's fine. Keeping us warm. Alright. What have we got? Upstanding citizens. Ooh. If we let the murderer go walk free, we'll have to put him far away, or let him go home. If we relocate him. We can let tension go up, that's fine. We'll let that prisoner leave, that's fine. We can let tension go up. Oh, we lost 18 people! Oh, that's not good. During emergency shifts. Alright, emergency shifts are offline. No more emergency shifts allowed. We can't do them. Not allowed. We're just gonna... Building a hothouse, we still have disease problems. Significantly increased, slightly increased. Alright, we are just gonna build another hothouse here then. Oh, we lost people from emergency shifts, no! Beacon of Hope has been your bane, it really has. We lost 18 people! Unacceptable, completely and utterly unacceptable. We will insulate this though. Get that insulated. We can go grab a food stockpile real quick. Go grab that food stockpile. Bring that in here. That's something we need. We need to get it. We can't keep avoiding it. We gotta grab it. The sooner we grab it, the better. The main thing is that having food in our belly brings down disease. Bringing down disease means we don't get more people getting sick, and having less people getting sick means we can actually get this number down. Which is gonna get really bad the moment it gets super cold. Alright, super drills have been unlocked. Do we have super duper drills? No, but we have the next generator upgrade. Symbiotic regulators. Dynamic tabulators, improving fuel efficiency, allowing the generator to operate synergistically with specific districts. Okay. We get a passive boost to things. Yeah, that's right. That's actually really good. 40 cores? We can't do that. We don't have 40 cores to burn. Oh my god, this would be amazing. But like, there's literally zero way we can get 40 cores. There's not enough time for us to get that before the whiteout hits. And I've been told that we don't get to keep generating that when that happens. So let's get the agile dispatchers instead. Highly optimized agile dispatching routes. Minimize thermal bottlenecks, maximizing the efficient heat output at peak operational capacity. Neutral devoted. Yes, look at our neutral guys on it. On that. 13 weeks for more capacity. And then we'll have to do insulated work sites next. Insulated work sites will be next. How many weeks? 4 weeks. We'll have to go and get this one started. It does bring down workforce needs. That's good. We have only 2, so we're going to have to unlock 1 more for us to go into a triple zone here. And then we'll get this one going. So that'll be good. So if we go to super deep drills... I think the only difference is it just heats us up. I think that's the only difference, is it also heats us +2 heat temp. +2 temp levels. So that's something we're going to grab right before we hit. So in like 10 weeks, we're going to start building all those. We'll hold off for now. We'll need that eventually. I'll see until we can get this rolling. 8 weeks. Okay, 20 weeks till and we can get it going. That's good. Bunch of coal inbound. That's nice. We need more storage though. Hubs. The storage hub. Let's build that bad boy here. It would be better if we had it right here though. Bring down workforce requirement by another 5%. And we need the extra space to expand this anyway. So 3, because then we can go 1, 2, 3 around it. So do that. Cross break that. What other hubs do we want? We'll get another trust hub. We'll build that. Bill materials. goods. Goods, man, I should have left a little spot in here for us to niggle one in. I remove this and put it there. We'll rejig this one. Costs us some money to do so, but then we can actually, we can get a hub right in there. That would be nice. Just shove that right in there. Perfect. Materials. We'll get a materials one up here. So actually, we should get. Cause that's fuel. So yeah, we can frost break. Let's get one more there. We can circle around it then. Get that extra one in there. Just reducing the amount of workers we need. We should get another medical. So we're just going to go and do one frost break there so we can get a medical one going. Even if it's inefficient, we have enough people to do the work. That's what matters right now. We just need people to do the work. All right. Disease is nearly at 0. We just need to stop being sick and injured here. We just need that number to go down.
Scouts have charted a new territory.
Holy moly, we were running very low on time here. There's another coal mine and a smelter. Okay. Let's go ahead with the prefabs and everything we have. We're going to Skyway set up. We're going to get this into a colony. We can get some more coal coming out of that, just in case. Imagine our coal needs are going to be ridiculous. Okay, we're looking pretty good. It's not quite there yet. This hasn't run dry yet. Well, it's dry in a day. Okay. Well, we still got time. We can still get this done. Not really. Not really. Materials hub. 40% workforce reduction. Nice. And let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a sawmill set. And we'll do a deep drill next on it. But at least make sure we have enough material coming in. We're good there. We're still holding. Is this turned off now? This is turned off now too. It is. We still have 45 Frostlanders. I don't know if there's anything else I really need them to do. We can try and set up these, but I think we're going to try and sit with just the big city and use these colonies. The colonies are like immune to all bad things. So we're getting the Skyway here. And then we'll start pulling in oil from here. And that one can't be turned into a colony, but this one can. So we get that set. And then we're out. And then we can go get this material one next. But then we can turn this one into a colony in a moment here. Actually, it's currently depleted. But that way we have 2 different Frostline teams do it. Get it done faster. Alright, this is completely depleted. Hold the district. There's nothing over here except for this tiny little bit of frozen forest. We're not going to worry about that. We'll get this online, and this will get us up and running. We should be fine. Alright, 4 weeks until we can reduce this number to half. What we really need is these guys to be, like, really, really happy with us. Promoting a bunch of time here. We can't promise them any money. Is there any promises they want? Mobilize the wardens. Totally can do. Happy to do that. Research Pleasure Club. Not happening. Mobilize wardens. You got it, sir. Trust Falls. Don't care. Mobilize prison wardens. Ability active. Hello? No? Activate? I don't know what's going on. Mobilized? Alright. That's fine. We're down to just squalor, so we're gonna need to get some filters online. We're completely capped on coal. We're gonna need to get that fuel depot we were talking about. And we can go ahead and expand this around it. This is overheated. Warm. It's fine. Alright, final bit of research. So again, we're going to be jumping down... Oh my gosh, we're going to be jumping down so much temp here. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. We're down 80 heat units here in a minute. 80 units of heat we're going to be dropping. Oh gods. I don't want to click on that. I want to click on this. I want to click on... that. Thank you. Mob lynchings. Uh-oh. Stuart, an angry mob has lynched the guy. Does it count as a death? It doesn't. Oh my goodness. He's not a person. It's fine. He doesn't count as people. Thank goodness. He was classified as a monster. We're okay. Phew! Got worried there for a minute. Thought we were going to be in trouble. Thought we were going to be in trouble for a minute there. We're okay. Alright, we're just going to keep disease stuff down and let the hospitals get their jobs done. 1 week until we can get this active. 3 days until we can get that active. And then we just have 1,300. So we just need to get 1,100 people cleared. If we can get these guys to rally again, that'd be amazing. I need these guys to rally for us. My God, look at her trust. Holy jeez. Her trust is insane right now. Alright, clear it. Promote in 10 weeks.
Stuart.
I can pull some funding from you. I don't need it right now, so we'll hold off. I'd rather you guys be happy with me. Alright, we're good there. Material output is not even close to enough. We're like very much way off. Yikes. We will insulate this because this is going to be an infinite source location. We definitely want that. Hey, Real Love, how are you doing today? So you got this game yesterday. Can you go to war? No. We can only go to war with the cold. It's a city building game. Yeah, we can only go to war with the cold. All right, we've got a bunch of Frostlanders. We might as well have them go do something last minute here, I guess. We could get some oil set up. Let's have them go and start harvesting the food out here. We won't be able to do any food harvests once the frost hits. So might as well pull as much as we can from out here. Take the grain. We'll take that last minute. Take everything. Coal and materials. We'll take that last minute as well. You like Manor Lords? So you think you like this one? I haven't played Manor Lords yet. It is on the list of games to play, though. We'll get around to it. This one's too far away. We're not going to hook that up. That's ridiculous. We are going to create a settlement. Let's do this one here first. Create settlement. Mining settlement. Improve heating. Requires an additional core. I don't know if I want to do another core yet. Yeah, now we have that settlement online. And does it say here? Yeah, White House no longer disabled the settlement. Perfect, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect. So we get that online. We'll go ahead and we'll get this settlement online as well. Bam. And now we have a ridiculous amount of coal coming in. So we should be able to easily deal with heat requirements. We just need heat capacity. So the ability to output as much heat as we can. Looks like there's another one after that. The ability to output more heat is what's necessary, nothing else. It feels like a TV show. I think this would be an amazing TV show. I think they could really do a lot with this. It would have to be one of those TV shows that like jumps between different groups, right? So it's like each episode focuses on one group, and there's like 3 groups to jump between. You can't have too many, or maybe just 2 groups. You have like the upper echelon and then the workers. I think it could be a really good TV show. We're about to hit the end times. We are 19 weeks away from absolute horrific end times. We are right around the corner from doom. Doom, I tell you, doom. We need to go and get this goods stockpile here, which is going to dramatically decrease the amount of workforce required, give us more people we can work with, so we can get more facilities online, depending on what our needs end up being. I think we probably can just preempt this with mass frost breaking again, and more of these online. If we get another goods facility set up, I'll put a goods facility here, and then we can get ourselves nice. 448 people were just sent back. Two more of those, and we're done. Two more of those, and we're done. Two more of those, and we've succeeded. I need 2 more of those in 17 weeks. We need to get below 200. If we can get below 200 before we lose another 258 people, we've passed that test. We can move on to the next. Oh yeah, there was a thing we could build now. Something arch? What is that? What was that? There was a something arch we could build, right? Prosperity arch. What is this? Okay, it's a hub. So we can put it down. Area effect. Efficiency in neighboring extraction in industrial districts is greatly increased. Requires 1,500 prefabs. I'm sorry, what? That's not happening. Like, at all. Significantly extended construction time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, that's not happening. That's not happening. We can't do that. Winter is coming, squid monks. Winter is coming. Prepare yourself. And to buckle down. It's going to get brutal. Frostline team's still 45 boys that are free to go and do stuff. I don't really know what to have them go do. We've got 17 weeks, so we can't actually really do any more explorations. 17 weeks. All right, we can go explore that one. Maybe we can find just a cache of oil as opposed to anything else. But there's nothing else we can search on. So I guess there's no need for us to run these Vanguard outposts anymore. We can swap them to different posts then, right? Logistics, which we haven't researched yet. We can switch them to Frostland. Docks. This is only for outposts, though. That's not helpful. Harvesters? It's not helpful either. Yeah, there's a pause button. Thank gods for that. Spacebar. It'd be cool if a viewer can impact the game. Oh, you can. We don't have any laws for us to push, but if we are going to try and get the secret police active, and we are going to propose the law, we can recruit viewers for the council. So we can do that. But there's no way we can get this passed. We need a 2/3 majority on these votes, but yeah, we can. It's really cool. There's good integration in this game, which I like. But yeah, we can't unfortunately. There's nothing that can be done. But yeah, so we don't actually need these as much. I guess we'll leave them on for now as is, but we'll change it out later. Eventually we can just shut these down. We have 65 on this one. How many are up here? This one has 45, so we can't completely turn one of them off yet. But we can get around to it. Come on, hospitals. I just need one more hospital to remove more sick and injured people here. Before the Great Freeze. I need this done in 16 weeks. Alright, we just got the Agile Dispatchers, as we can now output even more heat. Get over to heat. What's the next one? Heat Allocation Automatons. That's the last one, it looks like. There's nothing after this. Self-regulating actuators mounted upon critical generator junctions will ensure the correct amount of needed heat is allocated to each district. Unlocks the allocated setting for the generator, which sets the generator to distribute heat to districts automatically. Oh, that's awesome. Supporting neutral. We're going to go to you guys. Supporting. We're going to research that. How long is that? 13 weeks? Oh my goodness, we're cutting it close. Oh boy. Oh, we're cutting it close on that. We're cutting it real close. Plus 200 food. We're pulling in a lot of food. We're going to want some food districts. We actually don't have enough prefabs coming in anymore. Focus on prefabs. Focus on prefabs. Focus on prefabs. That's going to knock down our heat stamp generation. Oh, actually, that'll only happen once we run out. We've got 21 weeks before we run out, so actually, never mind. We got enough time. We just need a lot more heat stamps, or prefabs, rather. So, getting that so we can start continue to produce. Food stockpile locations, we are going to need to do some frost breaking here. Where can we get a curling point and frost break here? Get those two built. Would be better if we frost broke these and reset them, and maybe we will curl them around these eventually. But for now, it's fine. For now, all that matters is output. Producing enough food, having enough housing, getting enough goods and materials. But materials is actually a pain point right now. So let's get another material district here. We're gonna need more. All right, we're completely capped on coal. Completely capped. And our coal is infinite free coal, so it actually doesn't matter if we get capped. It's fine. That's like nothing else we can do. We do want more fuel stockpiles though. So we get another fuel stockpile here, and we get another fuel stockpile here. It'd be nice to have stockpiles. Let's get more storage. All right, we're about to get the heat round, and then it's going to be super cold in 14 weeks. All right, we're down to 541. We're down to 350. Come on, we just need 152. We just need 148. 148 more healed, and we're done. 148 healed. That's all we need. 148 healed. And then we've got this. We need this in the 13 weeks. I guarantee you we're not going to survive otherwise. We have a bunch of extra cores, so we're going to start going core crazy as soon as we find out what our limitations are from the whiteout. I kind of want to stockpile stuff here. We're not going to be able to borrow money for 18 weeks, so 5 weeks in. And we can definitely pull funds, but I want to wait until we're in the worst of the worst before we do this. I want to see what we need first before we start pulling money. Come on now. All right, bunch of storage. We've got 9 weeks until we're fully filled up on this again. Our heat allocation, how much? Holy. We can allocate oh my god, so we might be fine. We can allocate nearly, we can allocate about 8x. We can do about 8 times as much heat allocation that we currently have. That's nuts. Are we on insulation right now? No, we need to do insulation next. How long does this take? 13 weeks. Ugh. Hey, we should have done that first. That was a mistake. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We can rush. Once we have this sorted and our sick and injured are done, we can get some more boosted research. Badge of shame, the infectious badges. With disease currently under control, more and more citizens resent being forced to wear unwarranted infectious badges. I've got the clap, but I ain't spreading it to no one just by breathing, claimed one. But with this blasted thing pinned on, everyone runs at the sight of me like I'm a damn leper. A mixed coalition of delegates agree with the complaints and have drafted new law. Okay. They want to remove contagion altogether. All contagion prevention removed. No.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters.
I do appreciate the letters.
Answer personally in due time.
Yeah, no, we are not touching that law at all. They want us to go and change this to no contagion. That's not happening. Not until we finish this. Not until deaths are acceptable. We can't do it. We can't. I just need a few more people to heal. I need one more pop-up of healing. Warmer temperatures come by. We now have just a ridiculous amount of heat. Wait, do we need 0 heat right now? We need 0 heat output to keep everyone warm for the next, 10 weeks? That's pretty funny. So actually we've got, it says 10 weeks, but it looks like that's hanging there. I guess those are both on the same marker. We're minus 20 again. Very nice, very warm. Very warm, very nice. Okay. We need to go and research Panacea Factory soon. It's just not going to happen yet. We do need more goods output. So we're going to have this one just be salvaging factory here. And once installation's done, we'll expand that. Do that again. Get more salvaging factories. We need more goods. Yeah, use steam first. We're not even using all of our steam. It's crazy. 4 weeks still full. It's too much heat. I can't bring down the heat. You have it is what it is. All right, come on. All right, it's still going down. But it's not going down fast enough. I need another hospital event to occur. Some people will die. Man, if only. If only we knew how many people would die, if it would tell us. Because then it'd be like, well, that's within acceptable parameters to finish this off. Get her done. Right? Oh, we did it! We did it. I think we can complete this. I think we actually can do this. We've successfully welcomed a group of newcomers into our city. At the same time, we ensure their well-being and safety. A vast majority of survivors are thriving in our city. You've successfully finished the Beacon of Hope tale literally just in time. We have like 8 weeks left before catastrophe struck. Oh my gods. The Pillar of Hope is now accessible, unlocked for us to build. We've succeeded. A thriving beacon. Stuart, we have succeeded. We vowed to create a safe haven for those forced to flee their homes, and we delivered. Here, we found refuge. Here, they found refuge from danger, a place where life could begin anew, away from their fallen city. Resilient and determined, your people stand by you, their faith unshaken. The city endures, its future bright with promise, thanks to you. We have endured. That's 2 down. Achievement unlocked. Guiding light. Complete the Beacon of Hope tale. We did it. Also, what is the hub for the Beacon of Light? Pillar of Light. It's also a lot of prefabs. Trust in neighboring housing districts is greatly increased. Okay. We just moved remove one of our communication hubs to do that. But our trust is already like maxed. We're already at like maxed. And no one's gonna let us go and run secret police. Trust is high, tension is low. These guys are hostile and grumpy at us, but it's fine for now. It's going to be a problem once it gets cold, though. But now we're fine. We just need to survive. All it is now is just survival. So there's a lot of things we're going to want to change. Chop, change, restructure, readjust. There's a lot of things we're going to want to do with that. So we can go ahead and improve this if we want to. Is there anything else we can do here-wise to further improve output? Yeah, we can get a better coal mine. True. We should be okay. I think we're fine. I think we'll be fine. I kind of want to upgrade them, though. How much can this output? Well, that's shipping of 600 resources. Okay, we'll do that. We'll fully upgrade these two. There we go. So both of those are fully upgraded. Frostpunk teams are busy. Yeah, once things hit, a bunch of people will pop back and we'll get this sorted. So the meager coal mine and the coal mining settlements are both being used. Tar pits. Yeah, we can go and pull in oil in a bit here too if we need to get more material. We can't reduce heat output. Oh yeah, we can. There you go. Alright, let's go and expand this. Less workers and more heat output. And heat level. Nice. Let's get that set. Alright, 6 weeks until the Great Storm. Food stockpiles. We're gonna need to go and send them out and grab everything now. We're at 6 weeks. We grab everything we can. What can we grab? There's material and coal. We're gonna need to go and get that sorted first. We'll go and grab the food one. You guys will be back in 4 weeks. Perfect. Is there anything else that we can grab? Food, butcher the herd. We'll wait a couple more weeks first. Before we butcher the herd. I guess this is the last one, which is the material and coal. Which means we need yet more fuel storage. Let's just put another one here, it's fine. We just need any storage, just is what we need right now. Any old storage is good storage. Just so we can stockpile more for the storm. 5 weeks till full. We'll have that set. We just want to stockpile as much as we can. Just gives us more wiggle room, yeah? We do need the material, though, so we are going to definitely have to go grab that. So we're 4 weeks out. Let's get them on it. Take everything. Get the material in here. We are short on material. Material is an issue. Get that done. So squalor might end up being a problem for us in the long run. We'll see what happens. But we do need to frost break some more space here, so these guys can actually expand. Actually, we need frost break the center too. Get that done. Nice. Holding. Okay, you wanted us to mobilize, and we did mobilize, and yet you're still grumpy at me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you want. Can't do anything for a bunch of weeks. But we're down to 24 sick, so we're solved. Illness is dealt with. It's just squalor now, which we're going to be dealing with shortly. All right, the automated heat actuators are done, which now we can output... Doesn't even tell me. Oh, I guess this just makes it so I can press a button. It just makes my life easier, I guess. All right, we're going to go for insulation next. We're going to keep it on the proteins. Keep them happy. Keep them devoted. We're at full trust. We're completely revered at this point. This will increase heat, so that'll help us out. So we're about to go down 100 degrees. Get ready. We're about to get hit with a negative 100 degree hit. 2 weeks. Eliminate all problems. Wow, we need to actually really up our population here. I thought we were going to have that sorted. And then also finish all these. But I thought our population was going to be higher. I guess we need to go and swap over to from teaching hospitals to the recovery hospitals to start boosting our population. We'll do that during the Great Storm, I think. This doesn't say anything about population decrease, right? Population growth is extremely decreased. Okay, well, it does. Never mind. We can still try and eke that out if we swap all of our teaching hospitals over to recovery hospitals. Probably fine. Oh. We found a thing. Oh, there it is. Here it comes. It's on the map. That's just tar pits. Nothing we can really use. It's a limited amount, too. I don't want to use any of these outposts. Well, it would be nice to have them, especially the food one. We're going to try and get everything done from home here. Tennessee factory can get us extra food if we can't produce enough. We can use the coal recovery one if needed. Where we turn coal into or wood into coal. We can get some more oil if we need it. We're gonna hold out. As the storm approaches, 1 week, there it is, and the settlement is a-okay, no problem. So we're still gonna get the 1,200 coal from these coal sites. I mean, it could. Hold on a second. We could hook up extra materials. Can we get this coal site up here? Do we have enough to get there? It takes 5 weeks to get this one. That's a really tough one. Maybe there's a better connection spot we can get to. Make it take less time. Yeah, we can connect. Well, no, we have to connect to the skyways. Yeah, we can do it in 4. Let's go ahead and do that. This one is not a potential settlement at the Meeker coal mine. There's nothing we can do there. one there is. Potential settlement. Just so we make sure we have even more coal coming, because why not? And this gives us a material one, too. We get this hooked up. This material one we can't hook up in time. It's too late. And that's fine. This oil one we can't do either. And again, that's fine. We're just going to try and cover our bases here. We need yet another factory. We just don't have heat stamps. Yeah, we have to hold on to heat stamps because we're making all this skyway stuff. More heat stamps in. All right. We're 1 week out. The whiteout ending the rallies. It is over. Everything is done. It's bad. Yep. The horn's up. We're at full allocation and it's not enough. Oh gods. Oh. Oh gods. We're at full heat output allocation and it's not enough. We need oh, wrong button. We need heat districts. We need heat districts. We need heating districts. We need heat hubs. Oh my gods, do we need heat hubs? We don't need trust right now. We need heat hubs. Remove that trust district. Remove that trust district. Oh wow, that hurts our trust a lot. It's fine. We need heat. Heat will sort it out. We can put trust districts elsewhere later. It's fine. Oh my gods. Restart the machine. Just takes prefabs. We have the prefabs. Expand operations. There's another core in prefabs. It's fine. Yeah, we're no longer getting any more cores. That's what we thought. But now we have guaranteed income of 600 material. Because our material needs have just exploded. Insulate quickly. We don't need all of them, I don't think, right? Can we turn off one of these? One less district would be nice. Yeah, 40 and 40. Well, we're gonna need them once we hook up the other thing, though. Okay, disease is gonna be problematic here. Unfortunately, it's bad. Luckily, it's only minus 100. I thought it was gonna be worse. That's good. We are gonna need a frost break. Where is it here? So we're gonna frost break here. And we're also gonna frost break. Let's just frost break there first. We're gonna need to start readjusting some of our districts here. We can start doing some emergency frost breaking too. We're out of heat stamps. Right, we just have to survive. Apocalyptic whiteout, 209 weeks. We're putting a lot of health at risk here. We can't build anything because we don't have any material. Material guys are going to show up in 3 days. Our heat output is maxed. Overdrive it. Okay, we're warm here. We're warm in our inner districts. Which actually means we don't need to... We can cancel these. We can cancel removing that. We're warm in our inner districts. Okay, good. Oh, that's the wrong one. Heat. Right, so if we're warm in our inner districts, this means we now have more heat we can allocate elsewhere. The problem is we don't have things that are going to pop up for us. All right, the bell tolls. The apocalyptic whiteout. Stuart, the dreaded moment has arrived. A whiteout fiercer than any ever seen has struck our city. We predict years of deep freeze and blasting winds. Children will be born and speak their first words, knowing no conditions other than this frozen hellscape. Resource extraction, goods production, food cultivation, and the murderous cold makes them all much harder. We will need to mobilize all our strength and ingenuity to scrape through. But one day, it will depart, and we will remain, standing proud, more certain than ever we will survive. Okay. We will survive. We're gonna get on it. Here we go. We're stuck at our max cores. Let some time go by here. Yeah, we need to get these... Once we get these heating hubs up online here, we should be good to go in this area. At least it'll help. We need more research. We need to get this installation online. That's going to give us a +1 on these as well. The problem is, with how cold it is, people are going to start getting sick, injured, and die. And we only have so many people. We only have 4,726 people here we can work with. So we can't afford to have them disappear on us. At the very least, it's cold and chilly. Nothing here is freezing. Or very cold, rather. Very cold, and chilly in most places. I believe that is livable. This one here is actually deadly right now. I don't know why you're so cold. But you are. We'll get the... Once we have the heating hub online, that should sort that one out at least a little bit. Once we get insulation done, that'll help a bunch too. 8 weeks out. We're just going to put everyone's health at risk. We're going to rush as much research as we possibly can here. Rush all the research. All the research must be rushed. This is almost done. I think we'll be able to get this done in time for us to hook this up. Get some more coal. We have enough coal right now. This way we just don't have to worry about it. And coal extraction here is drastically reduced. Minus 360 because of the whiteout. So having another place that brings it in is good. Okay, still doing fine. On heat hubs. Let's go. Gotta build. Alright, this is online now. Go ahead and we'll create the settlement. We'll improve heating. So we've managed to get all of those last minute settlements online. Now, I think we have a bottleneck problem. At least I imagine we do. Mining settlements is getting us... No, that's all of it. Huh. I didn't think it was going to be able to. I thought we were going to get bottlenecked from the skyways. But I guess not. We need to start getting some more heating hubs set up. So we'll get a heat hub here. Oof, not as much as I was hoping. But we'll get a second one on them as well. I mean, what we could do instead is we can let these guys curl up. Let's see if we can let these guys curl up. Let's frost break around these. See if we can. Well, actually, this one we can't. This food spread out. We can still have it curl here. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, we can curl here. So we'll do that. See if we can curl that up, because then we can have more of them affected by one heat phase, which will give them more heat that they gain from it. Okay, we're gonna let some time pass here, see what happens. Our Frostlander teams, they're done. There's nothing else we can do with them. So as people end up becoming free here, we're gonna start turning off these. Wait, if we deactivate the district, we can at least reduce these. That's right, if we deactivate this district, I don't think this is connected anymore. So we can't actually fully deactivate it. But we can at least knock down these guys. Turn off some of these, which we can turn this off too. So let's get to some more workers available to work on other things. And I mean, heck, we can even break these down. We don't need as many anymore. We'll break them down one at a time as we go. We're breaking those down. We don't need that many Frostline teams anymore. We can use them elsewhere. the winds they howl. Right, let's wait until these are finished, and we'll do the next thing. Food is a real big problem now. We can't bring in food anymore from outside. And we need to heat this up so we can actually output more food. Now it's only 36 we're off on, actually. It's not that much. But if we can heat it up, we can... oh, no, we already have that yield up, too. Full shifts on the expanded industrial district is turned off. A bunch of people got cured. Oh, we're just fully cured all of a sudden. Nice. This has been powered off. We need more material. Don't have enough material coming in. We're doing as best we can here. We need to go ahead and get a... We did frostbreak that. Good. We'll get a material stockpile here. Expand you there. We need a sawmill, so we need more heat stamps.
Please dispatch to the steward by post.
More heat stamps.
Avoid unnecessary queuing.
More heat stamps and more warmth. We're holding, but I'm worried if we end up having population decline, we could be in a lot of trouble here. We're on the path. It's funny that we have more heat that we can allocate, but we can't actually allocate it to anything because these guys are fully juiced. The pipes are full. There's nothing else we can put in there. All right, let's go ahead and we'll break this apart too, giving us more heat stamps, and we'll go ahead and break apart this one too. I was hoping we could hold on to them a little longer, but never mind. We need those heat stamps. We need them. Well, we need them. All right, let's get that untreated sawmill. Another untreated saw. Oh yeah, we'll do that once it's expanded. Almost done. Perfect. We'll get another untreated sawmill. We'll get 2 of them on there. Start bringing in more material. We're gonna need even more though. It's still not enough, even with both of these built. We're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to research the better ones. The Frostlanders are pretty happy with us, as well as the Foragers. This is great. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab funding immediately from both of them. It's not good to do that too much, but we're gonna need more heat stamps as we keep building. All right, yes, this is heated up, so this is good. That's heating it up. That's good. And we need to start doing upgrades on those. Colony furnace. We're not doing anything for the colony furnace. Here we go. So we can go ahead and we can reduce the amount of heat required on them, which isn't a problem right now. Actually don't need to increase that. We need to increase their output. Which I don't know if there's a... Doesn't look like there's another one for us to move out towards. Insulation upgrade's good. Coal is good. Resources is what we're going to need, though. Advanced sawmills. We're going to need this. We're definitely going to need that. As well as advanced hothouses. Let's go for the advanced sawmills first. 5 weeks, not too bad. Untreated, mechanized, or regular. Temperature is such an issue, we are not going to do anything that's going to hurt us on temp. We'll go ahead and we'll start researching this one. Only 5 weeks, that'll be quick. It's, what, 2, maybe 3? We'll use 3 cores here. Yeah, because we only have 1 infinite site, so we'll use 3 cores here. Upgrading these. As we get more material, we can finally turn this back on. Some more material. We're going to have some serious crime and squalor problems soon. Disease is becoming a problem soon as well. As soon as we run out of food, it's going to get really bad. Alright, so can I readjust you? Yes, I can. Look at that. Perfect. So we do this. Then we can go and jam a heat hub right there. We're going to move it over and have it circling around this to reduce the amount of workers needed. Right, so we can go bring that down. As well as around the heat. That'll be good. And for you, same thing. Should be best if we could do that. Hold on that. Wait a second. One more round of frost breaking. And then we can get this one done. And that should increase the amount of food we're getting as well a little bit, because we have more warmth. Hopefully. We'll see. But we're holding, and with the insulation upgrade, now there's no one that's at very cold. We are only at chilly and cold. So I think just a little more pushing here, and we've got this more or less squared away. And then we just have to wait 200 weeks. We'll just keep improving where we can in the meantime. Which does mean maybe we can get some of the big, those big hubs online. That'd be cool. Alright, yeah, so we've got 106 weeks of output here. We're throwing out 355. Man, are we getting almost nothing out of this. Jeez. We're not even close to how much we need. We'll go ahead and... Actually, we'll wait until we get the sawmill unlocked. Then we'll upgrade all of them. We'll get all 4 in here. We'll get a deep drill on that one later. Right now, let's get the sawmills. It's more important. All right. That is done. We'll go ahead and get our heat... heat one here. And we're going to redistrict you. Like so. Giving you more heat and less workers required. And we're fighting to keep people healthy right now. The fight is real. We have plenty of housing, though, since we sent a lot of people to to those colonies. Plenty of housing. What's going on here? We are looking at extremely decreased and decreased. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a lot of repopulation stuff online if we don't actually get anything going there. Automatically balances heat allocation across all of them, keeping temperatures as high and even as possible up to... Okay, so maybe not. Leave it for now. Yeah, coal optimization. There we go. Building upgrades. We now have the advanced. It takes cores, so we're going to go and blast through 4 cores here. Oh yeah, we can only do one at a time, that's right. Research. There's nothing past that we can do. Foundries will be useful eventually. Yeah, maybe we could use it, because that gives us... We can just produce material as well. But let's do hothouses first. Advanced biowaste hothouse, advanced chemical... Now, again, there's the temperature problem. We can't afford the temperature. Alright, so jump on this one next. It's just another 6 weeks. Into the breach. Apocalyptic whiteout. Stuart, the storm has torn a hole in one of our districts. Precious heat pours out of it, sending heat levels, they're plummeting. We need to dedicate significant manpower to preventing such holes. Our guards have voiced their willingness to do such, to take on this. We'll risk anything to serve our city, one said. That's why we enlisted. Alternatively, we could use citizens and let guards focus on maintaining order. Also, a vital task, an emergency. If the guards prevent the leak, it unlocks the guards against leak heats. Fully guards to patrol critical junctions in this district and immediately stop heat leaks before they can develop. This is protected from heat leaks, or civilians do it. Deploying work crews to patrol critical junctures in this district and immediately stopping heat leaks before they develop. No, we'll have the guards do it. It'd be a wise resource to use guards. We'll have them do it. Alright, we have a heat leak. Repair heat leak. So how does deploying them do that? This is just prefabs required. Erect additional insulation to fix heat sapping damage in district infrastructure. Heat leak in this district is fixed, raising the temperature level. Yeah, because it's cold right now. Get that sorted. Takes a bit for us to fix it too. It's understandable. Okay, so now this is warm. Look at that. Bam. Fixed, solved, sorted. Warm. So even though we're losing 156 because of that, we're getting +8 from warmth, and we're not getting any negatives from it being cold. Nice. This one's probably going to be stunk at livable, not quite warm, because of the way that it's set up. And eventually, once we run out of stuff here, we're probably the same. Guard against. Oh, look at that. Increases temp level by 1. That's really nice. So anything that's actually still stuck at cold, we could use guard against heat leaks. Uses some guard squad and boosts heat. It's quite nice. Yeah, we'll use it on this one. Get it from cold to just chilly. Because now we don't have any cold districts. That's quite nice. Right, we're gonna not warp speed. We're just gonna increase our speed here as we move along. Okay, now that's warm. I can remove that. Good. Reset. Problem solved. Alright, we're holding. Everything's fine here. Burden's demands, yeah, we did the thing, but it didn't see us do the thing. So they're angry even though it shouldn't happen. Don't let more than half the city's population die. Oh! Okay, so we can't just let people die. Darn, alright. I was hoping it would just be like, don't let the city fall, but alright. We're only 17 weeks in to this event. Jeez. We're almost a tenth of the way there. Alright, yeah, there we go. Livable as expected. We can actually go ahead and deploy guards here to make it warm, though, so we can get even more food. So we'll do that. It is going to hurt us on crime. If we look at this, there's no. We need more unnecessary housing districts to go ahead and get more online. Funny. I guess we can remove some of the some of these dense housing blocks then, yeah? Yeah, we can remove dense housing blocks. So let's remove 2 dense housing blocks, because you don't need it. That actually reduces disease by removing those, because why live in that dense housing block when you have full reign of just regular old housing, yeah? And then we'll go ahead and we can build another penitentiary, and we can build another post.
Report for rescue duty at once.
So that's good. Prefabs have gone crazy with. This is online now. We're going to go to goods production now. We're going to go into full-on goods production. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So now we're making more goods. Excellent. We need another factory over here. Industrial salvaging factory. Put that on. Advanced biowaste hothouse is online now. Filtration towers, compost factory. What does this do? Oh, it turns oil into, okay. Prefabs this material into... Specifically, we could make some good factories, too. Material directly into goods, instead of playing with just, like, the standard factories, where we get 50 out of it. We get 75 instead. I'd rather keep that going. Although, we can then upgrade the... that's foundries upgrade. That one. Yeah, we'll definitely do foundries. We can't do anything with the negative heat, but we'll definitely do foundries at some point here. Worker housing, we don't need to do any of that. The Pensi factory would be nice. We don't need to do that. Parenthood. We could do parenthood to increase population. We don't need more workers. We need more population. So dedicated motherhood. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties to be able to concentrate on raising their children versus having everyone raise their own children. So yeah, stay-at-home parents are allowed. 2 weeks to research. Let's get this one enacted. Reduces the amount of workers we have, but we have enough workers right now for what we're doing. It'll increase population, which we're going to start pushing for increasing population here. Okay, let's increase speed. Let time go by. People are getting cold, we are getting sick, but people are getting healed, so we are fine. Food is still an issue. We're a few weeks out. We're almost filled here. Tablet time? Alright, Carcinogen. We're doing okay so far, Carcinogen. We're holding on. Interesting. We can increase heat there, but that doesn't even require heat. What? It's weird. Guess they just added it to anything that's considered a building. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade our biowaste hothouses here so we can output more. We're gonna start really eating into our core quantity here. The number of cores we have, we're gonna start really eating into them. Eastern Revenge is sick. Wow, so love sick. Dedicated Motherhood is now on the council votes. If we do guided voting, which we can do, we can go ahead and grab this in the bag, no problem. So women get to be stay-at-home children, stay-at-home mom if they have children. So that is definitely something we want to pass. Now we're not going to negotiate. There's no need. We already have the 52 votes that are required, so we're just going to go ahead and push it. 52 votes done. Couple extras, 3 extras.
Has been approved.
Done. There we go. Upheld. You wonder if there's only one apocalyptic whiteout? Usually in normal gameplay there is not. But in this one there's a big one. I imagine there's more after this if we finish this. And we still have to finish building the metropolis and the like. There probably are. But in normal Utopia mode, there's multiple whiteouts that happen. They get longer and longer and longer the longer your city survives. Because Utopia mode is essentially infinite play mode. You can play infinitely. There's no actual end to the game. Next, procreation. We're not going to force people to procreate here. Birthing program and mandatory procreation. We're not going to do that. Not yet, at least. We'll take a look and see what our growth rate is first. There's other things we could be focusing on. Alcohol for more stuff. We can get more production. If we do oversight. So we're going to do this. We're going to do labor oversight. 2 weeks for us to research. We're going to get that bad boy out of here. It's increased and decreased. So if we remove the severe squalor, we'll be still not positive. The apocalyptic weta is still too much. We are going to need to go and get the other hospitals. That's definitely what we're going to have to change that to. Tension is rising, though. That's good. Bureau propaganda is bringing it down a little bit. Infectious badges is making it worse. That's okay. Wait, are we overclocked? Oh, geez, we are. No, I'm like, everything's fine. It's only because we're on overdrive. Ah, jeez. All right, we're going to have a problem in a minute here. We're going to have to reset the generator here. When that happens, it's going to be bad. Let's go ahead and try and deal with this. Let's get more of our advanced sawmills online. Advanced untreated sawmills. Right, research completed. We'll have to go and enact that law later. We're not going to go and push into any of these red radical things yet. We'll push into those later. Not now. Heat conservation. Extraction districts increase temperature level in neighboring districts. Extraction districts increase efficiency in neighboring districts. It requires us being next to each other with extraction districts. And our only extraction districts right now are all on the south side next to each other. So I guess they would probably increase each other's efficiency or each other's heat, but I don't see a point in us putting time and effort into that yet. I don't know what this one is, but it's a radical one, so we're not going to push for it yet. So I guess we go back to heating. Heat hub installation, it's not important right now. Squalor containment, increase the amount of heat we produce, increase heat, increase full. Actually, getting heat dispatchers is something we should probably do. And we're not going to do these basic guys. We'll do the ones that increase squalor. The actuated heat dispatchers are going to be significantly better for us. +2 heat level. Definitely want these. We'll have the Legionnaires research it. Because then we can go ahead and start putting them in the housing districts and the like. Offset it. Now we're starting to work on the materials here, but we are still really struggling to get the material output when it needs to be. It's not even close.
The steward is aware that the overdrive is nearing capacity.
Oh! The steward is definitely aware the overdrive is nearing capacity. It's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine. That's the wrong one. Yeah, let's jump over here. We have full allocation. Get everyone capped. Do we have a leak here? Next leak. Yeah, so now we're back to temperature woes. These guys are fine though, so that's good. So we have cold, or we have some very cold zones. Are these very cold? These are just cold. All right. So cold and some very cold zones. We're going to get those heat actuators online. That's going to fix a lot of our problems here. We'll wait the 2 weeks, and then we're going to try and start enacting some stuff here. Tension is boiled over to catastrophic. We're in full on that one. Improved heat dispatchers. Pressurized heat dispatchers. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. This is up to +3. That's huge. Get them on it. The research done. Boiling tension. Perfect. We're going to see if we can go and get some more severe laws passed. We can get some more severe laws passed here. We have full trust and mass tension. So this is the perfect time for us to get some aggressive laws sorted. Yeah, this is not good. The fact that we just can't keep up with material needs. So it was a good call for me to go ahead and get this this outpost online, but it turns out I should have also gotten this outpost online. I can't connect it now, but I should have gotten that one online too. The oil wasn't necessary, so I'm glad we didn't do that, but we really needed that. Just material generation is a serious issue. We can actually come up here and grab this iron vein too. Get more material output. Extra temp needed. Up here. Okay. We'll frost break it and we'll get it set up for another heat hub that they can just cuddle around. Just have them cuddle around heat hubs. Fair enough, probably get longer until it forces your hand. That's essentially what I think it is, yeah. Alright, we have catastrophic issues. We're pushing really hard. The squalor is a problem. We're cold. Yeah, makes sense. We're pushing really hard on research too, which is causing issues. So we're gonna have to stop pushing research. No more research boosting, so we can go and have them focus on bringing that down. Support research is canceled. So instead of getting this done in 3 weeks, it's getting done in 7. I don't care if people get sick or injured. I care if they die. So long as they don't die, it's fine. The only thing that matters. Just don't die, it's fine. Why are these so long? Huh. I don't know. Anyway, what we need is housing stuff. And housing stuff. Prison. We'll get those set. That way we can get this crime all the way down. Bring down crime will help out with population growth, which is good. And also reduce the chance of people getting mugged. No deaths. Not allowed. We're running out of people. We're gonna need to start getting more people in here. Alright, let's go ahead and pass this vote. Organized oversight, trust falls, but efficiency is increased. Guided voting gets us everything we need. Go ahead and vote it. Vote it in. Guided voting's so good. it's the one silver bullet we need to get by in these trying times. Because we have so much trust. We can just keep using it again and again. Right? Because we get a decrease from this, I think, right? I think we do. I think it costs trust. There we go. Efficiency increased. There we go. We're starting to really fulfill our needs for material here. Okay, need you to overdo it. We're going to send guards over here to increase your temperature, so you're warm. So that's good. Oh, we're going to have to go and change some more stuff, too. There we go, we got more guards now. Oh my goodness. We are still plus 1,000 coal per day, mind you. We still have plenty of coal coming in. What is this? Scavenging rival districts. What? Conflicts in times of crisis. Stuart, a group of angry legionnaires marched into a neighboring district and scavenged materials in order to repair their own. The fact that the raided district was mostly comprised of Proteans is probably no coincidence. Our district was all shot to hell. What are we supposed to do? Wait for the Stuart to fix? Yeah, lashed out one of the culprits. While the Proteans demand a severe punishment, some voices point out that the city is mostly at fault here, and argue that we should not persecute such desperate acts. So we can tolerate the repairs. If a district risks being shut down due to wear, citizens will salvage materials from nearby districts to keep it operational, and hurts the Proteans. Extremely worsens, well. Or we can condemn them. We have to use condemn, or we can let it slide this time, which we're significantly. We're going to allow it. Scavenging other districts in order to prevent a district from shutting down will be tolerated. That's going to really piss off the Proteans. Oh, it's not that bad. It's fine. Do what you need to do. Keep it going. We'll come by with all the prefabs and fix it. We have plenty of prefabs. But just stop it from being turned off. As long as it doesn't get turned off, it's fine. Perfect. Alright, disease is still growing. It's at catastrophic and it's still growing. That's not good. We're probably gonna need to start pushing for the Panacea factories, or Panacea labs coming up soon here then. Disease is an issue. Emergency medical. I'll put one here. Actually, I'll put one here. Requires more material for upkeep, but it'll knock down quite a bit of disease across 2 districts, so we'll do that. We'll deal with the extra material costs, it's fine. But we still need more material. Let's get to work on this one up here. Prospect this, prospect this. We have enough material, we have enough stuff. It's just the cores that we're low on. Oh, tension crisis has been inverted, okay. I was going to go forward and try and pass some more aggressive laws if that stayed around in time for recess to end in 5 weeks, but that's fine. Alright, once we get the pressurized heat dispatchers, we're good to go, I think. I'll put a heat dispatcher here if we want, but this one's already livable. Don't have to worry about it. Those are all fine. Only ones that matter are these. So we're gonna go, this one's very centrally located. We're gonna go and get rid of one more housing. We still don't need this much housing. We'll build more districts when we need them. We're gonna put a heat actuator in here for a +3 heat output. Which will save us a decent amount of heat, but also will give us the warm buff. Try and heat everyone else to living, or to livable. So that'll be good. Alright, nothing else over here for us to do. That's fine. Heat hub insulation reduces the heat we need. It's still fine. We're still producing plenty. It's not a big deal. We can waste it. Hubs. Is there any hub stuff we want to do? Not really. Maintenance hub does reduce the amount of materials we need. I think it's fine for now. A filtration tower. Here we go. This is what we're gonna need. I'd rather the moss ones, because again, the temperature is the whole problem is the temperature thing. Can we get you guys to want us to do that? Make a promise? Research Panacea Factory. I do want to do that too. We are gonna do that. We'll get that done. What about you guys? Can I get you guys a promise for filters? Unfiltered geothermal plant. We can make another one. Research line heating towers. Oh, we can do that one too. What about you guys? What do you guys want? Let's just take a look at what all the promises are we can do to try and even people out. What are things we care about? Build a deep melting drill. There's the upgraded drill we can build too. Or a lunatic asylum. Don't really want to build one of those. Melting drill would be kind of fine. Where do we need another melting drill? I think it's only on that last... It's one on food and one on material, and that's it. We're not going to do that quite yet. Let's see what the machines want. What percentage of the population are they? 10? Is there anything? Oh yeah, we can't do anything with them until we're neutral. They don't like us. We broke too many promises. What do you guys want? City run alcohol. I think I do want that one. Use heat homes. I think I do want city run alcohol. So we'll do that one too. We can get alcohol online as well. We'll get working on these 3 researches. We'll start pushing for it. So is it the Panacea factory? Heating installation, we should be able to get that done pretty quick. That's 10 weeks. Panacea factory is 20 weeks. And alcohol is 5 weeks. So we'll do alcohol then. Let's get that done. Let's let the Legionnaires do it. Alright, so we are going to go and we're going to go and boost research rates again. We need them. It needs to be done. We need the research rate being increased so we can get through these. We are going to need to bring down these, so we're going to get this one done first. City run alcohol, then we'll do the Panacea factory next. Heat line isn't a problem because we have all this, still have this bonus coal. It's not a big deal. Okay, so we now have a hole here, so we can go ahead and get the heat actuated dispenser. Wait, not the heat actuated dispenser. Alright. I want the pressure. Oh, the pressurized one uses a core. No, we're not doing that. Not yet. Not unless we really have to. Let's do this one. No, I don't want to use a core on that if we can help it. If we really need to, we can use a core. Oh, it's going to get colder. Uh-oh. I was like, it's going to be fine. It's only 100 degrees. We're sorting it out. We'll get there soon. No, it's actually going to get even colder. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That's what we call bad. We can at least get a heat actuator over here. Get you boosted up so that you're not going to be quite as cold. And we can get another one over here.
Ended. The council sits again.
The council is ready. Let's see. Militia can't quite do it. We don't have enough crisis. Not enough tension. Almost. We need more trust too. We can get some more heat up here. Repair that leak. Repair the damage. We're getting squalor sorted. Food's still an issue though. Still aren't producing enough. Once we get the Panacea factory though, we'll start producing extra food, so it'll be fine. Let's go hungry for a little bit longer here. Alright, the laborers are happy with the demands. As it now costs us a little bit less to have these heated hubs here. It's nice. We shall now move to the... Or no, that wasn't the heated hubs. That was the alcohol. Was what we did. 7 weeks for the lined towers. Forgers are skeptical. You guys are neutral. Let's get these guys back on our side. We'll do heat lining next, and then we'll do Panacea factory last. Just because it's a faster placation here, as we are struggling with trust. We don't have enough workforce. Oh my gods. Workforce is becoming a problem. Workforce is becoming a problem now. Full day shifts. We don't need full day shifts on... We do though. But actually we do. If we full day shift this, we're actually now A-okay on this with heat stamp production. We'll probably have to knock him down in a minute. Okay, repaired. Oh, that's right, because he had 500 people jump onto the job of repairing, if this makes sense. So we had to pull people from somewhere. Okay, so with this installed, we can now warm you to get them going. That's good. You're another one that's pretty central. And we don't need this many houses, so we're gonna go and break another house down, put another one here. Because this one was connected to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 districts. So getting one in here should help as well. So that'll be good. And it's gonna be critically important once we hit this reduction in temp. Let's increase time of speed here and let time roll on by. We are really losing trust here right now. What was this? Oh yeah, alcohol shops, of course. Yeah. You can just immediately vote. We don't have to do anything special here. Easy peasy. We've got guaranteed votes.
The proposed law has been approved.
Perfect. Get that passed, which gives us even more heat stamps. 9.7, good. Bunch of cold people. Getting sick. Really losing them here. Council wants a monopoly on alcohol? Yeah, but at least you have alcohol, right? Right? Don't complain. You at least get some booze. Eh? Alright, we need to go and get this squalor down. Squalor's becoming a real problem. So let's get on this. Extraction district. Cost more temp up here. Actually, we're gonna build... Need one more down there. Oh, that was all the workforce. I need more people! Actually, we can get more people. Doesn't it hurt us with trust, or is it heat stamps? Oh, just heat stamps. Damn, let's get some people in here. Holy jeez, is that a lot of extra people. Okay, nice. Yeah, because then we can go 5, 6. We can go and build out this way. We can get the, we can circle around a heat hub and a fuel hub. Fuel hub here or here. The heat hub down first. We have to offset all of the extra cold from being up here.
Steward!
Medical supplies thieves. Oh my goodness. What? Stuart, following an alarming surge in illness-related absences, militant members of the Legionnaires have intercepted medical supply transport bound to a hospice. These supplies are better used on those that have a chance of recovery, remarked a Legionnaire. We should prioritize those that can return to work swiftly. The Proteans are furious and demand condemnation. The Legionnaires argue that focusing treatment on those who can support the city's workforce is wiser than expending resources to treat ill, which we do. Repossess them. Absentees will recover cyclically. Tensions will rise. Proteans are unhappy. Treat those who have a chance of recovering in troubled times. Condemn the looters. We're gonna have to condemn the looters. That's not okay. We have to keep people alive. So we can't do it. We have to condemn the looters. So they've been condemned and they're unhappy. It had to be done. We can't let them just steal people's medicine. That's completely unacceptable. Alright, so that's done now. And we can expand this once it's built. That should get us, hopefully, enough material. The forgers' demands are met. Excellent. Increasing their happiness.
Institute has concluded its latest.
So now it is... Also, it's less material, or less heat to get that going. We'll go to society, we'll go to the Panacea factory, and this is the one we're going to have to go and push. Push it. Alright. Get the Panacea factory online. We're going to need a couple more of these built up over here. We need some frost-breaking space. Let's break this. Let's break that. And then this whole zone over here we worked on. We can just continue to expand out our industrial districts. Overlap them if we can. We have a heated hub here. Does that work? Will this shift? Go back to normal hours on an extraction district. Oh, because we ran out. Uh-oh. Alright, remove this quickly. We have 7 weeks till we're out of that one, too. Oh, boy. We need to go get a deep drill on this one. Legionnaires, can I do a promise now? You guys want that deep drill still? Deep melting drill, you got it. Nelson Joe, you got it. We're gonna get that built over here. Ran out. We got 25 weeks until this one runs out. This one's already on infinite, so that's fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that built in here when we need it. I'm just squandering our cores as much as we can. We still have 20, so I think we still have plenty to get by. But I don't know how bad it's gonna get with how cold it's going. Let's go ahead and let's get another hub built. Get a goods stockpile hub here. 5.25. We'll put this one here. And all this extra heat here because of that hub. 6. We can fill in there. 3 there. Okay, let's hold off. Let's not build that one. Oh, it's material that's in the way. That's why we can't. All right, we can get a tiny little extraction district here. Pull out the last bit there. We might as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do there. And then 1, 2, 3. Do this? No, because we can't attach through. We can't connect through there. All right, we'll hold off on this one. We can get this one going instead. That's fine. It's not as efficient, but we'll need it later. So we'll go ahead and we'll blast through this as fast as we can on this construction. Let's get our sawmills online. We do get our cores back when we break them down, so that's all that really matters. Extraction. That online. Fix the hole. Super chilly up here. How bad? It's literally freezing up here. I'm gonna get insulation going first, and we'll expand it. So we'll get the heat hub done first, as well as insulation, and then it will not be freezing anymore, hopefully. Oh no, it's still freezing at full heat output. Holy! All right, we'll get that insulation online, then we'll expand it. Because that's where death is going to occur. There's a chance of death from freezing. Constantly freeze to death. Residents constantly freeze to death, and workers fall ill and injured. That's no good. Can't afford that. We can't let people die. We need them. We need the workforce. Our workforce is struggling. Got to keep an eye out here, because once we hit to 50 weeks from now, it's going to get even colder. 50 weeks until it gets worse. You get that material output.
Recess has ended. The council sits.
There's nothing else we can pass right now. Ooh, hold on a second. We can do militia. More effective at fighting crime, which would be great. Secret police is grand and all, but I don't really want to go for secret police yet. Martial law, or going down towards martial law could be better. Oh, we're so close. Okay, if we can negotiate with someone here, we can get this. Who is against us? The Legionnaires. I haven't finished their promise. Who else could I do? We just need a few more votes. Laborers? Foragers have 9. Build a Vanguard Base? No. Research docks? No. Unfiltered, building another one? We can. We don't need it. We can build one, just let it sit there, I guess. Gets us to 66. That's an acceptable thing for us to work on. Alright. We just need one flip-flopper vote. 1? Oh, good gracious.
The delegates have broken. The law takes effect.
All right, Stuart's militia has been enacted. Legionnaires' demands have been met. Perfect. So with this, go to explore the laws. We go to the rules. We go to the militia. We now can bring in more guys, and we're better at dealing with crime. So just passively, we're better at dealing with crime. We can also bring in more guards as needed. But the crime's more important. Just keep that down.
In the council. Take heed.
Okay. That's good. What's going on over here? How are we doing? We're doing okay. Still could do better. Still cold. So we're gonna need to get we should probably get a heat thing over here. Heat hub. And 1/4 temp. We could put one here and one here. Let's do that. This set. Keep us warm. But yeah, we're still not pulling in enough material. So I'm hoping with this material here and the material up here, we can get it rolling. Alright, get to work, insulate, get to work, focus on goods. Alright. And then, industry-wise, we're going to need the Panacea factory online. That's where this Panacea factory is going to go here. We'll hold off. We'll put anything in there. We do want to expand it, which we'll do after we get installation online. Speed up time. Bunch of frost breaking and building to do. More people are getting sick. We're not going to be able to keep up at this rate if we keep getting people sick like this. Alright, heat hub. Here, 1.5. Extra temp. 1 1/4 and 3/4. That's good. It's a stockpile here. You're at livable now that you have this. You wanted us to go and upgrade this. Extraction. Unfiltered geothermal plant. Get that underway. We'll turn it off. We don't need it. We have enough. Pull this shift extended. Are you just out? Oh. Alright, ignore that. This is completely drained. And we'll get our cores back. But now we're right back to square one with our material problem. Alright, more people working here. It's cold now. That is acceptable. Let's go ahead and get the material hub here. Cross break a bit more. Kind of continue to hug around it. The fortress demands are met. Perfect, we built the thing. For more steam. But we're gonna immediately just turn that off. We don't need it on right now. We built it. We don't need it, but we built it, so it's good to go for later. Just need to focus on this. Food's gonna get sorted shortly. Oop, that's not good. Get that up. Okay, we need to expand you. No. We need to go and get ourselves a... We're just gonna get normal sawmills. Well... We might as well go for the bigger ones. We get the stuff back afterwards. Go for an advanced sawmill. We'll have you expand. Eventually this will be broken down again, because there's only so many weeks that we can run this thing for material. We need all the material we can to try and get this squalor down. The squalor is becoming a real problem. It has been a huge issue. We need to get the squalor maintained. We don't have enough heat stamps, but we're gonna go and readjust this to where this like pinky finger comes back over here. So it's next to the heat. No need for it to be out here. We put it over here. We do have to frost break that first up. This material setup, we're just gonna go break this down too. There's no reason for us to keep that. Should probably go and curl this up too. Just break that down. All right. Keep on holding. Squalor is at catastrophic now. Not great. Okay, so now this is done. We've got material stockpile and heat hub. Just go and hug the rest of those. There we go. Perfect. All right. Welcome, Dixarak. Welcome back. We're in the middle of the apocalyptic whiteout. We managed to get the other two things done. The cores, we got some, and keeping everyone safe. Getting people saved from the Frostlands. But now we have to deal with just ridiculous cold. We're trying really hard to get... Oh, that's right. I need to get this online. Housing. Get that online. That's going to help a lot. That's right. I forgot about that. That's touching so many districts. It's going to be amazing. Tension is boiling. Yep, we got a tension problem. We'll get it sorted in a minute. Hang on tight, everyone. No one's died from the cold yet, all right? We're listen.
From
So far, so good.
corners of the city, the council.
Council's ready. Proteans are happy. Perfect. Pause time here. What are we researching next? Fantasy Factory's online. We might even have to push into procreation. Didn't want to, but might do. What's in the relationships? Relationship rotation and mandatory marriage. With our species at the brink of extinction, we will assign people new partners regularly to maximize childbirth, or marriage is the bedrock of society and ensures stable population growth. Thus, we require all citizens of age to marry. Yeah, we're just going to do arranged marriages. We can't afford more disease right now. We have too much of an issue with that. We're gonna arranged marriages. Congratulations, you're 18. Your parents get to choose. Like, you know, they probably just go back to like marrying into families, right? What's going on with food here? Oh, we didn't need to do excessive fertilization again. Like our food's becoming a problem again. We are a little malnourished, but it's not horrific. Just there's 0 snacks. You only get 3 square meals a day. 0 snacks though. No snacks. No free heat allocation. Put anywhere. Automatic. Alright, so up here, where it's still cold, we don't have anything for extraction that we can actually put here. So might as well put a heat dispatcher. Get that done. Just the problem is they keep increasing squalor. So we need to get filters online next, I think. We need to get filtration online. We also need to... Industrial Panacea Factory requires 500 heat stamps. Good gods. That's going to be a little bit. We're already down to 9 weeks before we're out of the material here. Jeez. Heat leak. That's it. It's that heat leak. Yes, this is making more people in livable, so that's good. That might work too. We're running out of... we can only remove 1 more dense housing block. I think, right? Yeah, because they give 27, so we can only remove 1 more. We're going to need to get filtration online next. Fortress, do you want me to go and make filtration? I would like to do filtration. Do you want to do filtration? You don't want to do filtration? Build a cold regeneration plant? Nah, I don't do that. Now, what about you guys?
We are calling you, Stuart.
Filtration? No. Research and labor camp, jeez. Survivalist stuff, we're not doing this. Alright, we'll hold off. Can we try and push for any more extreme laws? Ability to enact martial law? Guided voting doesn't quite get us there, so not yet. Not yet. Need more trust first, which is reasonable.
Ended. The council sits again.
Council's ready. We really gotta get this heat sorted before we get hit with this minus temp here. Oh, there's another one on the horizon. Oh, jeez. We see another on the way. All right, it's livable up here now, so that's good. Leak's been repaired. Good. We can readjust you. Oh, we can't? Is that like the core? That's like the core spot? Bummer. Okay, yeah, that's the core spot. So we can't reset it. Bummer. Okay, so it goes. Ah, well. Darn. Alright, so relationship, we'll go and try and get that done next. Back to heating. We don't need any of these still. Resources. Filtration towers is what we need to do. I wanted to do moss filtration, because again, temperature is something I'm still worried about. Moss filtration is what we'll do. Actually, filter. It's funny. It filters better, and it doesn't have a heat problem. I think it's just more workers. Yeah, it's more workers. It's fine by me. We'll work on the proteins and get them out of neutral. If we can get the squalor down, we should be able to get disease down. It's catastrophic problems here. Yeah, a bunch more cold people running out of workers. I see a factory, we're still a ways off. A couple of weeks. With that factory online, how much food does that produce? 75? It's about almost a little over half of the food required. So we're almost equal. That's good. 5 weeks out. We do need to stop doing the full day shifts. Those full day shifts are really hurting us disease-wise. Like a lot of our buildings are don't help either. But if we can get squalor down and start reducing some of the full day shifts, that'll help a lot. Right, 2 more weeks, and we've got this done. Actually, a week and change, we got that going too. Is there a housing district somewhere we can go? Yeah, we can go and steal a house. Here. Steal that house. Infiltration built. And then I think we need to move over to the other hospital type. Do what we need to do. Alright, let's get Parenthood done. If we guided vote, guaranteed. Done. Guided vote's enough. Get it done. Mandatory marriage. You get a husband, you get a wife.
Spoken. The law takes effect.
Perfect. How's this affected? Increased, increased, greatly decreased because of catastrophic squalor, and extremely decreased because of the whiteout. Alright, so if we can only swap out hospitals, I think we've got it. And get rid of squalor.
A decision. A new law takes hold.
And decrease the squalor, of course. More research. Can we wait? Is there no iron mines? Wow, it doesn't look like there is, actually. Yeah, there's no iron mines. I don't want to do any more of these radical ones right now. So I guess we'll go get foundries online. We'll get silica foundries online. I don't know when we're going to play with silica factories, but... or foundries, so we might as well get it unlocked, right? Let's speed up some time. When time go by, we'll get that filter installed here. Housing, moss filtration, get that online. So moss filtration is going to decrease the amount of squalor by a decent amount, and then we'll use the rapid filtration ability. Get that sorted. Fix it. The district's on the brink of falling apart. Oh, you've got a massive leak. That's sorted. Those heat leaks under control. People may get injured. Injured is fine. Dead is not. Rapid filtration here. Okay, it is now diminishing squalor. Huge. Okay. Bringing it down. That's what we're looking for. Bringing it down. Alright, let's get that Panacea factory online. Food? Is food saying there's a thing? I don't know. Alright. Panacea factory. Industrial. Panacea. Bam. Alright, that's gonna start working on our food needs. Dream of Utopia! Let's do it. To the delight of the Proteans, our city has now firmly embraced reason, and appears to be on the path to making reason a cornerstone of our society. We must ensure that our city never aligns with tradition. Declared a member of the Proteans. We need to fully embrace reason. All traditional laws will increase tension as reason, as long as reason is high. That makes sense. The thing is, if we go and we pass the reason law, or research it? I'm trying to remember how we passed this thing. I feel like I've done it maybe once. It's not a rule. Okay. It's a research, right? Society, reason? Yeah, here. Yeah, so we can enact it. The algorithm. We will encode the principles of pure reason in an algorithm and entrust the optimization of our society to its unerring calculations. Increases research speed by a ridiculous amount. The Legionnaires immediately go into full revolt. And we get the algorithm ability, which can optimize research speed or population growth or regulate disease or hunger. Oh my goodness, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm ready to go ahead and run that yet.
Shopkeepers must now report unusual purchases of tools
Still good.
and chemicals.
We're gonna break this down. Can't use it anymore. We just can't bring in enough material. There's something I can do here to increase material output from this place. We're down to just this guy. He's pushing as hard as he can. So we're going to need to get foundries online. So we get Panacea factories and foundries started up next. We're just going to need a lot of industrial districts to go and sort out our needs. This is what it's going to end up being. Oh my goodness, that crept up on us really fast. We got 14 weeks until it gets colder. Oh, I'm not ready. We also can get people back to work on housing, because for some reason that stopped. Right, stable at catastrophic. That's not what I want to see. Alright, Panacea factories online, additional food's being produced. We're not producing enough food. What happened to our food? Oh, we ran out. Okay, get rid of the hothouse. It's a regular hothouse. We've got the advanced ones, right? Advanced biowaste hothouses. We'll build that there. We need to go and get the deep drill on this guy. Get that started next. Get everyone back to work. Come on now. We don't have a lot of workers here. A bit of a worker shortage. Is that because I need to do this again? Probably. More workers back at it. 73.2% of the population is working now. Good. Employment funds withdrawn. Youth no longer in... Oh, okay.
A new idea and await their next task.
So the foundries unlocked. What else do we have? If we go to resources, we have advanced foundries. What's an advanced? Advanced foundries and advanced blast foundries. Both of them are temperature woes. One's squalor production and a little more output. It requires cores. It's 600 output instead of 300. So it is double the output, though. I think we have to do that. And we're struggling too much with squalor, so we're going to just go ahead and do the advanced instead of the blast. So if we get 2 of those online, that'd be 1,200. That would be about enough. Although there is going to be a decrease in it, so it's not going to be quite that much. But we can probably get half of our requirements with one, so we probably just need 2 districts to get it done. We just need 2 districts to sort that out. Fix this up. That's sorted. Get that deep drill going.
Stewards agenda.
Alright. Get food sorted. Just need to keep getting on top of squalor here. Yeah, so we can put a hub here, and we can have you expand into this, and then we can expand out that way. Do that. We should probably do a heating hub, honestly. So we're gonna need the heat hub. It would be nice to reduce the needs, right? The worker quantity needed for it, but we're just gonna work on this instead. Yeah, we'll get a couple of Panacea factories online, and we'll get some advanced foundries online, and then we should be good, because those are the 2 things we're struggling with right now, at least until temperature hits. I say at least until, because temperature is actually going to hit imminently. Because this thing isn't even hot enough to keep this going. Oh, because it has the heat leak. That makes sense. Alright. Food stuff's online again. We're now only off by 20, so we're in pretty good shape. Actually, we can probably sort this out without the Panacea factory, then. It's more disease riddle doing this. I'd rather do the Panacea factory, since that does give us food and disease reduction. So we'll stick to Panacea factories to go and offset that remaining 20. And then after that, it's materials and heat. The last things you have to focus on. We have a heat crisis. Chilly. There's a leak here. Well, there isn't. I can't enact fighting leaks. It's not a leak. We're fine. Or can we only do 1 leak repair at a time? No. It says there's a leak, but there's no leak here. I don't know what it's talking about. Yeah, the city's quite grown up, but we're still on the brink of death here. We have 119 days left. We're almost halfway through the storm. So let's go ahead and speed up time. It's 100. Yeah, mine's 100 degrees. It's rigid. Immediately insulate. That's the first thing we need to do is insulate. Before we do anything else, just to stop people from dying out on us. But yeah, we can promote these guys really quick. Stop their fervor, make them like us more, get more people to join them. 37% of the population is good. Yeah, it's a little on the cold side over here. Yeah, it's 50 heat stamps per day. That's pretty good. Heat output's helping. Yeah, look at that. This is going pretty well. Okay, we got a heat leak over here that just popped up. But we're now at livable in pretty much everything in the central district here. Of course, it's going to get colder in a minute, which means everything's going to be chilly in the central district. But it's a good start, right? This thing's not even fully built and it's already having problems. Okay, and we'll go ahead and we'll expand you here, like so. Expansion done. Get that last Panacea factory up next week. Repaired. Good. PST factory, we need a little bit more. Advanced foundry's been researched. We'll get that built next. There we go. Heat stamps done. Alright, get that PST factory online here. Perfect. Minus 60 from the whiteout is ridiculous. Holy moly. Right, the foundry. Wait, where's the foundry? Foundry's an extraction? Oh, it's for iron. Oh, for some reason I thought it was... Huh. Okay, we're gonna need to start mining oil then. We need to go this way. This produces materials, but out of oil. We have spare oil, so we can do that. Recast, normal. Okay, we can do this one. We'll do that one once we have some more heat stamps here. And that's what will go over here. Whoops. Wrong thing. Yeah, produce goods, thank you. We're fine on prefabs right now. We really don't need more. You can even move the salvaging factories over to goods factories at this rate. Alright, Panacea factories. Wait, why are we still negative on food? What's going on here? We have to do the fertilization again. So now we have positive food. Food's no longer a problem. The last thing is materials and cold. We're stable, absent, cold. It's just materials and cold is all that's left. Oil production. Well, that's right, we're producing 0 oil right now. We have no, we didn't set up the, turns out I actually did need this. So we could turn it into material. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll start frost breaking here to get to oil. Start making make a beeline straight to it. Some time pass. Where it's stable at catastrophic, growing at catastrophic. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have riots very soon here. The Panacea factories are not getting the disease down as much as I need. I need them to really start working on it. Okay, research, I don't think it's urgent for us to do research stuff anymore. I think we're pretty set on it, so let's go ahead and let's remove the... Right, it's increasing disease a little bit, and now it brings down disease instead. We're gonna knock those down, and hopefully that'll help. Diminishing now, perfect, okay. Bringing disease back. About to get cold. It's cold. Oh, it's so cold! Jeez. We have medical and we have communication hubs. We're gonna need more heat hubs. Which means this one communication hub we're gonna have to get rid of. Oh, that's like all of our trust. Alright, that's the only one we can do. We need to get tension under control next. We need the heat hub there, though. We can get a communication hub elsewhere. That's a good spot. Medical hub, though. Probably more beneficial for us to get a heat hub here. +1 heat, +1 heat, +1 half, +1 half. Yeah. Cross break this. Cross break here. Cross break there. We'll get some more communication spaces online. Actually. Oop, wrong button. Increases just neighboring is increased, greatly increased. So we're actually going to replace this. We're going to replace this one. We're going to pull this out. And instead of putting a heat thing in here, we're going to go put the big super trust thing in there. We'll put some more heats on the side. Okay. What we can do is we can get these guys on heat patrol to avoid leakage, so then we get the passive heating bonus around them. That'll help. Alright, at least... Oh! We lost our first 173 people! No! We almost made it through without any casualties. Oh, man. We are getting the disease down, though, so that's good. Okay, so go ahead and get this frost broken. We'll do one more, and then we can go ahead and start pulling oil. There's 4.4 million barrels in there. Let's go ahead and let's overdrive this bad boy. We can full heat everything here. It'll help a little. Just a little here, at least. This thing's gonna be broken too. Okay. And just unlock all the prefabs here too, so we're not going to need them. At least I don't think we're going to need them, but we can at least get them. Another heat leak, not acceptable. Good. Heat sorted, we're doing well. We put a heat thing here that would solve that problem, though. Other options, we can also get rid of this medical district here. We can do both. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get rid of that one. This is nearing extraction industrial is greatly, so we'll go ahead and we'll put it like right there. Jeez, yeah, we're gonna have to rip out the goods container here. Put that one there. So we'll put trust here. The Pillar of Hope. Build it. So we got a Pillar of Hope there. We'll get a heat district next to it. Jeez. Okay, we got a heat district next to it to get these to be warm so they can start passing out their bonuses as well. And then we can go and bring down the overdrive here. Alright, so we've researched this and we can't go any deeper into it, okay. Waste management facilities, what does this do? Oh, just repurpose. Oh yeah, that's right. This actually would be great. Let's get a repurposing factory online. Process cores, but it's another big squalor reducer. Let's get that going. Maybe we do that one instead of the... Well, we need both. We need more material first and foremost. And then if we still have squalor problems after that, then we can go ahead and get the recycling plant. Is it only used having the stream lag? I believe so. We haven't dropped any frames, and we're still fully hooked up here. So everything, no bitrate loss or anything. So I think it's on you. You can always go ahead and give it a quick, Jeez, we don't have enough people inside? What's going on? We don't have enough workers. Yeah, population's a real issue. You can go ahead and restart the page that usually fixes it. So we gotta get population sorted. Alright, next we need to do hospitals. Oh, we're losing workers. It's not good losing workers. Oh yeah, next is hospitals. So we can't build anything new. Even this research, we can't do anything with it. We don't have enough people. There's warp speed here. We're gonna need to wait a while. Finishing up this build. Assist with healthcare? Oh, actually huge.
Steward.
Thank you. Much appreciated, thanks.
Steward.
Raise some heat stamps from these guys.
Steward.
I'll raise heat stamps from you too. Will hurt our trust. Makes them grumpy. That's fine. It gets us by. Can I promote them? Perfect. Promote. Sorts that out. Alright, what is it? City? City? Society. Society, so we need hospitals. We already have the teaching hospital, or we already have the, yeah, teaching hospital. We need the recovery hospital. It increases tension, but it brings down disease, and it helps with birth rates. As opposed to increasing research speed. We don't need the research speed nearly as much. Tension's unfortunate, but we need this. We need this so we can get some more population here. Population is growing. No, it's stagnant. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was growing for a second there. Misread it. Or heat leak. Fix the heat leak. It's fixed. Still says heat leak over here. Let's get some more guards on that. Get a little warmer. Guards working on the heat leak. Well, there's the end. The end's in sight. There's only one more reduction. Except we're close to exploding right now. Not good. 2 teaching hospitals. We're gonna break both of these down. We're gonna replace them. I also need to get that heat output. That built. We gotta turn that off. Suddenly it's very cold again. Okay, we'll get there. Everyone back to work. How cold is it over here? It's very cold over here. That's not good. We still can't increase research speed. We still have a lot of disease. Oh my goodness, just lost a bunch of people. There was a heat leak and immediate problems. We don't have enough workforce to fix it. Oh. Pulling housing workers out is not enough. We're gonna shut down this factory for a minute. Oh, rioters stormed the council! Rioting forgers and machinists stormed the council, setting the building on fire and tearing apart delegates. Wait, the city has fallen too much tension? I wasn't paying attention to tension! Ah, okay. We'll pick back up from a previous save and actually pay attention to tension. We're not going to restart from scratch. It takes too long, and it's too luck-oriented with getting the cores. So come back at week 500. How much time do we have from week 500? We'll just restart from here. It's fine. It's unfortunate that that happened. But I was so focused on temperature, I stopped paying attention to tension. We have 15 weeks to sort it out. Thinking... Yeah, we can sort that out. That's entirely doable. All we do is we stop this research, we jump to hubs, we do fighting hubs, and we just build a handful of fighting hubs. We just build like 3 fighting hubs. Actually, we've got enough. We just completely flood this place with fighting hubs. So we can easily do that. We can easily do that. We can pick that up. But we still need to go and sort out population too. So we'll have to circle back to that. Unfortunately, we are at the end of the stream, which is funnily enough with the with us failing. That's pretty funny. We ended up failing tension at that time. But this is actually the end of the stream, so we're gonna end it here. We're gonna jump back tomorrow, I think tomorrow we'll jump back in. It'll probably just be a short stream because we're just going to finish the getting tension removed, get through the rest of the cold, and then we have to get population up, and then we're done. Well, then we have to stabilize all the things so there's no cold, food, squalor, disease, or crime problems. But we're pretty much set on those. It's just the tension we have to sort out. I just get so used to everything being in oil black. I'm just no longer worried about it. It would be nice if it flashed annoyingly over here once you have like 10 weeks to fix it. But, you know, so it goes. Anyway, that's that for today. I will see you all tomorrow, so I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for the last bit of this Frostpunk 2 super challenging all Tails Captain difficulty run. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.